You stole my heart in a big way. Now every day's a celebration, and I wanna say you're already alright, like a radio. I'm tuning into you. You're turning me on, you're turning me on. Hello. I did it, I'm live again. Much later than planned. Partly because of phone calls with both parents. Partly because I wanted to set up the PlayStation so we can have a Rahul cam, which is what that is. It's Rahul cam. And I had to update my PlayStation, which took like half an hour. Just sitting here waiting for it to update. So now we have Rahul cam. We can see Rahul currently live playing Hollow Knight. Should I move it somewhere else? That seemed like the most suitable place for it to go. Oh, yes, it is an FBC mug. Great spot. Yeah, we got this at Summer Game Fest from playing Control 2. Yeah, both parents, different times. Crazy. And Rahul. So many phone calls, bro. I don't mean to brag, but people really be calling me. But yeah, this is Rahul currently live right now playing Hollow Knight. I've seen Lawrence do it before with Steph Cam when she plays Call of Duty. So I was like, why not? We can set it up. It's cool. Let's do it. How did you like Star Fox, Chris? How was it? Is it worth playing? Not a big Star Fox person, but I was thinking about at least trying the demo. Need a Rahul mic so you can hear him dropping F-bombs when he dies. I think... If... I don't know if Rahul's watching the stream, but if he said something, you would be able to hear him, technically. I think? Hang on. Let me text him. Okay, no. It only comes through the controller. Sorry, say something, Rahul?
Yeah, I don't want to be on mic, bruv. I got a mad shit to say.
I will leave the game muted. You're good. Because I don't want to have to listen to it either. But yeah, we got Rahul cam up here. Tell me if I should make it bigger or smaller or whatever. I think it's kind of cute. And then I've thought of something that no one has also seen or asked for. GTA Online, will it have crossplay? Yes. Next question. Okay, today, everybody, because I was away for like 2 weeks and then had a lot of work catch up to do. I'm still catching up, really. I'm actually on top of everything right now, though, which never happens. Like, I'm not behind on anything right now. I still haven't done that charity stream that I needed to do for the soccer game. I'm sure... No, I have a whole script to write. Whatever. Anyway, okay, point being, I have catch up to do right now for conferences. I've had, like, no spoilers. I spend very little time online these days. I had somebody make a comment on when I reacted to the Code Veronica remake. Be like, don't you cover games for a living? No, bitch! Not for years! Not for years! So I don't have to pay attention to games news anymore. I just, do for fun. And I'm not really... I don't use YouTube very much. I don't browse social media, so it's pretty easy to dodge spoilers if you just don't go online. And then today happened. Yeah. But we're going to watch the Nintendo Direct again. I have no idea what's in this. No clue. Nothing. The Capcom showcase, the Fable gameplay, and then if anyone has anything else that they want to suggest that I catch up on at the end, let me know if there's anything else that I've missed. Because I might have. The only thing that I suspect from this, starting with Nintendo, is Ocarina of Time, but I know nothing. I've not seen anything. I know nothing. So don't spoil this for me, okay? We're gonna act like it's June 10th or whatever day it was that this happened. I was in Florence? Italy. Firenze. It's a perfect end to watching Evo all day. Yeah, Evo looks like it's been super fun. So let's do it. No spoils, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. And let me know if audio's okay. And if you want me to do anything different with Rahul Cam. Make it bigger, make it smaller. Let me know.
Hello,
All right,
everyone.
it's already like extra cute
I'm
today.
Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please, take a look at this.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reads, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep.
Is this Tamagotchi?
I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game.
Okay, nope.
Beep.
I'm confused. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
I recognize that logo. Bigger Rahul, please, you say? Where should I put him, though? Maybe here? More self, more song?
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm.
Okay.
Listen
Oh, I'm too
carefully to the
big?
beat.
Sorry, I do that sometimes. I'll make myself smaller.
Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm.
Because my screen's, my monitor's so big,
Now.
it can just be difficult sometimes.
2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace
it better?
rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters.
I don't know why this is making me uncomfortable. I could not tell you.
Cast a fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells
Why
will
couldn't you have
strike a
used
chord
real
against
people's
the
voices
foes
to do
you
this? I
face?
don't understand.
Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm.
And why on earth did they start
Plus, there are
this?
even more rhythm
Many questions.
games in
Many
the
such
lineup.
questions.
Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Thanks, Lou Boogie.
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah.
Sarah, but go off.
We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
I kind of want to try it.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo.
This is a
or with
long.
friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove.
This is a
hits the
long
Nintendo
preview for
Switch
Rhythm
system
Heaven Groove
July
specifically.
2nd. Pre-orders are
fun. Should I give it a try?
available now on Nintendo eShop.
I know sometimes streamers do like a little
That
demo
was
specific
Rhythm
stream. I
Heaven
could give it a try.
Groove for
Give it a go.
Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release.
Will do. I'll wait as long
From
as you
here,
need,
we'll
Chief.
introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Master the way of the sword.
This looks very pretty.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the
Yep, that
Swordplay
tracks.
action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
I didn't play it, but from all of the people
Edo-era
who
Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as
played
Genma.
it
Now,
at
Miyamoto
there's an
Musashi
Australian streamer
must
who's
prove
well known for
himself
Rhythm Group.
beyond measure.
He runs the gauntlets blindfolded. Oh, that's cool.
Parry,
From all the people who played this at Summer Game Fest, it sounds like it's excellent. Like it went down quite well.
powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay
That's actually
Genma.
kind of fun.
As fates intertwine,
Alright, you might be selling me on
will
getting it
you
on the
cut
Switch too.
down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin
the demo
later
for
today
Onimusha's too
on
easy?
Nintendo eShop.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe there are difficulty options.
Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart.
It's such a fucking good game, dog.
In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan.
Cool.
Seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills.
Interesting.
With these arms at the ready, take
I
down
would have been so
powerful
excited had
monsters
this not
in
been
this
spoiled for me. I
single-player
really would have.
action
I would have
RPG
been like,
adventure.
what?
From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting, choose the
I'm already
location
that.
fits your playstyle.
Felt extremely
Plus, you
rushed.
can
I
lead
didn't
up
feel
to
that way.
3 pawns.
It
Custom
genuinely is my favorite game of that
companions
year.
act on their
I
own.
loved it.
When
But I also
taking
loved the
on
first one.
Massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory.
It's true.
In
Gotta
a
bring
world
up Banjo.
between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Absolutely yes, mate.
October 9th.
Absolutely yes.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games.
Was
Earth
Banjo
has
a
been
bod
driven
with a
to the
banjo?
brink of annihilation by
Peter, do you
mysterious
remember what
life forms
Banjo, what
called
class
the
he was?
Netiba. Now,
I don't
join
remember what
Eve
class
on
I
a
made him.
mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed
Oh, Stellar
combat
Blade.
that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies
I do
to
think that,
acquire new skills.
Stellar
Then
Blade, I didn't play very much of
strategically
it.
deploy them
It felt
to
like
fit
one of
the
those games to me
situation.
that, like, is going to, like,
Can you
sometimes you
save
play a game and you're like, there's gonna be a
and
banger
reclaim
sequel.
Earth
And I do
for
actually feel that way about
humankind?
this one.
Stellar
Do they have
Blade
classes? The Bonds do, don't they? Am I
Nintendo
crazy?
Switch 2
I think they
this
do.
year.
Yeah.
Blast off
Pretty sure.
in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy.
I probably would have made
There
him
are
warrior.
many
That tracks.
interstellar
I feel like
areas
he's a
to
little brave
explore.
boy.
Melt ice to make a path. Activate
Very,
devices
very
in time
pretty.
with the beat. Escape from incoming
Extremely, like,
enemies
80s,
and
90s
more.
anime.
Brave the dangers ahead.
Wow,
in your
gorgeous, dude.
voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos.
Very pretty.
Orbitals
Yeah, the style's
launches
gorgeous.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
Stunning,
system,
that is.
September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends.
One of the most
When a
beautiful art
shadowy
styles of all
villain
time.
starts spreading
Hot take.
corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms.
Just genuinely
Dive
so
into
beautiful.
4
That.
new musical stages.
Stunning.
And enjoy more added content.
It does also have corruption, yeah.
Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a
What's wrong
revamped
right now?
version
Crystal
of
Peak?
Kung Fu using GameShare locally or
Yeah.
online.
peeking
Rayman
it.
Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk.
Oh,
Get
wow.
lost with friends in this
Big
online
walk.
co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world brimming with challenges, puzzles,
That's interesting.
and lots of things to discover.
I do feel like if you gave me a game that was like a combination of
Enjoy
Peak
the sights and sounds
and The
as
Witness,
you work together to find your way around.
I would think that was
Use
awesome.
all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean.
Maybe this is kind of that.
You know,
The book is set in
the
Australia.
usual
They
stuff.
sound Australian.
You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk.
Cool.
Strolling
I like
onto
the vibe of
Nintendo
that a lot.
Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew.
Wow. Of all
Cook up
things to do with
recipes
the
with
One Piece
Sanji.
IP, why not, I guess? Just
Craft the
unexpected.
menu. Decorate it to your liking.
If you want, man.
Then
It's the
serve
Goose
your
Game devs? No, wait,
customers
really?
as you
That's super
run
cool.
The restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients.
A happy
you'll
for you, you know?
expand your
Cool,
menu
I guess.
offerings.
Very surprised.
Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear.
Wow.
Mouse controls are also
It's giving like
supported
kind
on
of
Nintendo
Habbo Hotel
Switch 2.
vibes. Honestly, if I was a
Get
One Piece
ready
fan,
for
I
a
would probably
feast
think
of
this was
epic
sick.
Proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet.
I probably think it was
Sailing
very
onto
cool.
the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
It is
October
Hollow Knight,
23rd.
yes. You are seeing Rahul cam up here. Rahul is currently playing Hollow Knight for the first time. That's what you're seeing. Pocopia, I've not played it. I got worried it would be too addictive to me. I thought it would be like crack.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia.
But it does have an end, right?
Even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with
Does
a
that...
free update.
Is that... Like, did you use
By
like a
using the
beheaded
move
Squirtle
dive, you
to
can
do that?
Enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass. Build structures.
Oh, cool.
And expand your towns underwater.
That's the problem, dude. I would fucking love this game.
free
I really
update
would. I
is
would love it.
scheduled to
And it just would
release
ruin
in
my life.
August
I just don't think I can do it.
2026.
It's Pokemon Animal Crossing Minecraft, aka
And
crack.
there's more. The
I really don't think I
Pokemon
could do it.
Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin.
Maybe I should.
There you'll find new furniture.
Maybe I should just live a little.
New outfits. And
Say I'm
new
vertical
friends.
streaming somewhere. Yeah, I stream vertically also
The
on
Pokemon Pokopia
TikTok,
Expansion Pass
and
paid
I have
DLC will
two
be
YouTube
available
streams. One
later
is vertical
today
and
on
one is
Nintendo
horizontal.
eShop.
But yeah, we got
Part
both.
1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will
Maybe I
launch
should
at a
play it.
later date.
I,
Look out for
thank you,
more
Octadogs.
details
Maybe I
in
should
the future.
live a little. Maybe I should. Why shouldn't I try it? It is mine, isn't it? I'm just scared. There's too many games. There's just too many of them, and I'm scared.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
I love how polite they are in these. Please take a look at this. I'm already sat, fella.
This is
Will
the
do.
Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Oh, yes. I know people are very excited about Fire Emblem.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
Using ACM? No, it's just
a
Restream.
swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora,
Sorry,
a queen
it's OBS
seeking to
and
fulfill the
Restream,
long-held
but it's through
dream of her
OBS.
homeland. And
So I'm
Rita,
also on
a
TikTok
musician
for that.
with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, blade.
Between matches,
This is
you
very
can
pretty.
strengthen your
Maybe I
forces in
should. It's been a
different
minute
ways.
since I played through a Fire Emblem. Maybe I should.
Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the
The issue is just
battlefield.
Fire Emblems are also very long. I have trouble with long video games. Who has time?
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
I love turning the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
Smash?
You look upon the promised one, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
The darkest dark. Cool trailers.
Fire
Oh
Emblem,
shit, Rahul just got
Fortune's
Crystal
Leaf
Heart.
launches
Huge.
September 17th.
Huge.
Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem
Massive,
Fortune's
absolutely
Leaf
massive.
Dagden Collection, that launches the same day. Please look forward to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Go that way, Rahul. Go that way. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome
Man, he
to the
smashed through
next
it.
level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world
That's
in
disgusting.
search of clues to get back home.
Unsanitary. Repulsive.
You can also blow a bubble to float in the air.
Cute.
Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches
don't know if I've
exclusively on
ever
the
heard
Nintendo
of
Switch 2 system
Ninjala.
next spring.
And this is the second one? There's 2
The
of these?
DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Cool.
By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out one's gear
So
for
insane.
beginners.
I cannot.
Or
Donkey
take
Kong
on
Bonanza is
developer
just batshit
challenges
crazy,
for
dude.
something with a bit more punch.
Truly insane.
Rediscover Donkey
Random
Kong
flex
games,
because I was able to
play
pre-order
challenges,
GTA 6 for
and
60 euros instead of
complete
80 on
your
French
card
Amazon. I'm not
collection.
from France.
DK Challenge can be
Can I
accessed
can I
via
just
the
ask you a quick
Nintendo-
question? Why did you pre-order that game? Why? Why is anyone pre-ordering anything at all? I'm the biggest Rockstar shill of all time. I'm so excited about GTA 6 that I dream about it. I'm not pre-ordering that game. You just don't stop it. Just get some help. I don't care about the pack. I will not pre-order anything. If you save $20 by pre-ordering, then for sure, that's fair. That's totally fair. But otherwise, it had 39 pre-orders in the first 24 hours. Do you have a source for that, Scott? I tried to verify it, but was unable to. A lot of people reporting on it, but from what I can tell, most of the sources say reportedly, and I'm unsure where the actual data is coming from. I didn't look too hard, but in my short look, I could not find an actual verified source for it. So I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. Just curious, as someone who stupidly decided they wanted to become an actor late in life, would you recommend acting classes? Yes. Also, not stupid. I just worked with somebody recently on a short film who I believe is 80 years old. And he's only been acting for 5 years, and he works like every 2 weeks. He like works really, really regularly. Not stupid. Anyway, sorry. Stop pre-ordering games. Get some help.
Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to
my
battle
God.
through these
I
limited
hated
time
this part
challenges
that Rahul's in
starting
right now.
later today.
I hated this.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza,
you
DK
hate to
Island
see
and
it.
Emerald Rush
You
pay
hate to see it.
DLC. A
Long way
limited
back.
time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi.
That's pretty
Plus,
cute,
there are
dude.
Coins, super mushrooms,
Her being dressed as Luigi's pretty
question
cute,
blocks, and
dog.
more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist.
I did not play
This
Bonanza,
limited time
and
collaboration
it just
event
I did not
will
like
be
the
held
look
in
of gameplay. I
4
know a lot of people
waves,
really
with
liked
the
it, but
first
didn't
wave
work for me.
beginning later today.
How would you sell Nintendo to a person who doesn't like IPs with eternal
From the
status quo?
creators of Vampire Survivor.
There's many good things about Nintendo other than IPs with eternal status quo, but I also think that's underselling them. Zelda and Pokemon alone are so good. So good that I think that they're worth it anyway. It's like you would be missing out more than just like eternal status quo. You'd be what? He gave up. What's going on here? He rage quit for sure. He definitely rage quit. Too bad it's locked. You can't. They're locked. You gotta go back up. That's not bad. I feel like her boobs are changing based on the outfit. That happens anyway. Who am I kidding? Your boobs do look different sizes based on outfit. Nice, Tina. Nice. He 100% rage quit. That's what happened. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I also think that Nintendo, sorry, sidetracked there because I saw boobs, / saw DOA. I do think that they deserve the credit for innovation. They do innovate. Their hardware is consistently pushing boundaries, or at least trying to be creative in ways that I feel like the other major console manufacturers don't even really attempt to. It's also the Switch 2. I mean, it's already the second highest selling console of all time in all of recorded history after the Game Boy Advance. But I do think some of those multiplayer experiences are like world class, like very, 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 very good. I would argue that Zelda doesn't even engage in the status quo the way larger series do. Yeah, I think I would agree with that too. Like, Zelda Breath of the Wild is very different from any Zelda before it, and Tears of the Kingdom is very different from Breath of the Wild and any other Zelda before it. It does not even maintain its own status quo, really. It doesn't even maintain the Zelda status quo outside of dungeons. So, God, I love Breath of the Wild. Tried Zelda Breath of the Wild, felt very overrated IMO. No, dude, one of the greatest games of all time. I don't think it's overrated. It just means that you didn't like it, which is okay. Doesn't mean it's overrated, though. It's rated aptly. That game fucking rocks. Zelda makes the status quo? Totally. Totally. The weapon deg I hate? I like it. I think weapon degradation made that game better because I had to be more thoughtful about what weapon I used and when. I stand by it. Breath of the Wild is very much worth finishing. I did not finish Tears of the Kingdom because I just didn't like the building stuff as much. So, anyway, sorry. I did used to write for a Zelda fan site, yeah.
Verse. The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors.
Ooh, stylish.
Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon casts a spell
crazy.
onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players
That they're just
can
like, what
compete
if we
online
put
for the top spot
Vampire
in the
Survivors, but in every
Royale.
IP? We'll have a
At the start
Survivors.
of a match,
Bang it.
Players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other
It's
players.
like, I'm not upset about it at all here.
The match culminates in a
Thank you,
head-to-head final battle between the
Thank you,
top
Nasty
2
Ace.
players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents.
Nice.
Exorcise
Good
curses, dominate rivals, and rise
She
to
got
the
too much
top.
clothes on.
Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on
joke right
Nintendo
there.
Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games?
I don't know. You tell me.
Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks.
Of all of the Souls-likes,
Test your mettle
I really
against
feel like this is
towering
the one that looks the
abominations
most,
on your journey across the realms of the living and
the most
dead.
blatant about it.
A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2
just got delayed,
this
didn't it?
fall.
Yeah, pretty sure it got delayed.
Enter a darkly
Lies of P?
elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege,
This,
you must
you know,
fight
the Souls-like,
rampaging mechanical
that I
puppets
do think does
and
some
seek
unique
the
shit.
cause
Lies of P
this
is great.
upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P.
I
Complete
totally agree.
Edition,
One of the best
which
Souls-likes.
includes Overture,
Absolutely.
a prequel expansion to the main game. Launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th.
Rad.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Cool. Happy for
The
you. Sorry that
most
happened.
recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different
Honestly,
battle
smash
styles
every single
as
one.
you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo
I'm feeling a
Switch
little
2,
overwhelmed.
June 23rd.
I don't really
Pre-orders
know
begin later
why,
today on Nintendo eShop.
but I feel like this is just so much so fast. Am I crazy?
Six souls determined to forge their own destinies. So you're looking for some runaway ninja?
Like usually, I tend to like want
Still have some unfinished business in this world.
trailers and less people talking, but wow, this is just a lot of trailers, you know, and it's a lot. It's so many games to keep up with at this point. I'm like starting to find video game conferences overwhelming, like slightly stressful.
Action RPG.
It's like a slideshow almost, totally, yeah.
What fate awaits
A lot,
those
dude.
who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution and TV mode.
Oh, the presentations tend to have more
full HD
downtime between
in
trailers.
handheld
Yeah,
mode.
even other Nintendo Directs, like at least there'll be like one developer will speak about
In-game
something, but this is
cutscenes
largely
also have
third party, I
enhanced
guess. So
resolution and frame rate. Not only that,
yeah, not enough time or money, 100%. Yes, also that. I can't digest what I've seen. I'm just like, oh, hey, another one.
but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight
He's back.
mercenary squad battles in the second.
He's back!
And put your strength to the test against waves of
You
enemies
turned
in
26
the third.
recently, got into insurance card and stuff. Do you have a wallet recommendation?
There's also a variety of other
I
content
leave my
added to
insurance
each of
cards
the
at
3
home.
games. More details will be
Personally.
revealed at a
I don't
later
use
date.
wallets. I hate having stuff to hold. No wallets for me. Haven't had a wallet in
The
years.
digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition,
Having the same
Nintendo
VR-free
Switch
trailers
2
help. That's actually a
edition,
great
and the
point. That
upgrade
might be
pack
part of
will
my
be
problem.
Available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th.
There's not enough variety, I
The
guess.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each
Xenoblade
title,
Chronicles 3?
so we hope you'll
Banger.
check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も。
I do really like the world of Xenoblade, and that especially this kind of shit. It reminds me of Final Fantasy IX, which the goat.
そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマと
Just
その力を
vibe-wise, I like the tone.
騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
And I think the color palette is very satisfying for me too. It's very great.
なんとなく分かった気がする。
Did you see the other GTA pre-order claim that PS5 pre-orders were beating Xbox 6 One? Seems no source for that. Someone mentioned that to me, but yeah, I just don't know where they would be getting any of this information from. It's not public. How would anyone know?
ドラゴンの炎で浄化することで
Check your sources.
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
I wonder if there are people out there who like only play Xenoblade Chronicles. That's their only game. Because again, this looks really good. I thought 3 was really great.
兄上。
Who has the fucking time, dude?
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。
They're massive. So big. That's what I mean. It's like maybe you could just be... You know, some people just play FIFA. You could just play Xenoblade Chronicles. I feel like it's possible.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning.
What are we doing here,
What kind
fella?
of story do you think will be told?
Oh, I see. He's trying to pogo.
Please look forward to future updates. Next, please take a look at this.
Sports.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
You know what woohoo
Nintendo
means.
Switch Sports Resort.
Justice
the
for Wii
latest
Sports
game in the
Resort.
series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as
Sick.
brackets, bows,
Give the people what they want.
or even handles.
Cool. How do you jump?
There are 12
Gotta wait for
sports
waves.
to
I
choose
see.
from,
I see.
all
I love
with
Woohoo
intuitive
Island.
motion controls. Let's go over them.
Rahul,
Punch,
yeah,
guard,
okay, I was gonna say you can
counter,
crystal
and
dash
outmaneuver
from
for
there
the
you go.
knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis,
I will play this.
aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big.
Eddie
in
3 pins.
bowling.
89 pins rather.
Dribble,
He's at it again.
pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent
Cute.
a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls.
Thank you, Wheelie
in
Average. Never heard
skateboarding.
back from yourself and Rahul.
Steer with handles and coast
I was
along the
away
waves in power
for
cruising.
didn't stream and then it was away,
Tilt
but
the
yeah, we'll get back to
controller
it.
and fly around freely in prop plane.
Catching up on life.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
Look at his little face. I will play this. I will definitely play this. For sure, for sure.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders
Ballsy.
begin later today on
All right.
Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Wow. Yeah, let's
Before
try
the
it.
match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3
It's
seconds.
different VO is doing it
and
for
you'll
me. Maybe
win.
that's why I was sold on this one.
If
Different
yours
VO.
gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
You gotta get that checked out.
You'll need this to claim victory.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves, just like this.
Round 1.
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away.
2, 1.
Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned.
So I just, bro.
Nope.
Nobody
Wait,
doing it
wait,
like Nintendo.
wait.
Nobody doing it like Nintendo. You know what I mean? They are world of their own, and I hope they don't change.
I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle.
You know what I
The
mean?
nail got bigger.
Ooh, Rahul's in a really tough platforming section.
Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything's fine. My thumb returned to normal.
This area is rough.
Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute.
Just it took me a long time to do what you're doing right now, Rahul.
Ah, I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch
to see
Sports
it.
Resort.
And Rahul has a temper. There is no way
Let's
he's
move on
not
to
furious
more
about
headlines.
this. And it's not even the worst part of this game.
Survive
Who's gonna
a
tell him
land
about Path of
ruled
Pain?
by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay,
An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
Oh, gotta dash.
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover
It's not
lost
going good,
secrets
though.
on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall amongst the ruins of fallen
I've been interested about this
civilizations.
game.
On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter.
But this is fine.
Step into
It looks good.
battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits.
It does have the problem of
survive the wilds,
Fortnite face.
unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds.
It looks cool to me.
Launching on Nintendo Switch 2
Surprisingly
September
cool.
15th.
Solid, but doesn't do much interesting with survival craft. Gotcha. So it's just like
Get
a
on board
new
for
IP
these
version.
games.
Like it's the
Customize
same
your
same
own
thing, but
avatar
just with an
and
IP.
play
That's what I
in
mean.
the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games
what's he doing
and
there?
several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo
I think I might give the
eShop.
demo a shot. I'm not sure if I want to play the whole game. I think I might actually just give the demo a try and see what.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
This looks very cool.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D.
Cool.
Final Fantasy Resonance.
I was gonna say, I recognize these bitches.
A vast world that has prospered through the power of
Oh
crystals.
my god, beautiful.
But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now,
Oh, I love the
Rain,
art.
A knight of
Gorgeous.
Grandchill, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters.
Yeah, I agree. The HD
Can
2D
you
style is
uncover the
stunning.
truth
That's
behind
so
the
pretty.
Veritas
It's
and the
obviously like a
secrets
little
the
octopus
crystals
traveler,
hold?
but more HD. It's gorgeous.
Final Fantasy
Cool.
Resonance
That's really
launches
neat.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Very impressed by
systems
that.
October 22nd.
Rad. Yeah, glad I didn't have that spoiler. That's super cool.
Weird, whimsical world is waiting. Piku Niku returns in a new
What did you
3D
call me?
puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs,
Malevolent?
and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to
Do it,
solve.
Rahul. I believe in you.
But beneath this
You're way better
seemingly
at
happy
platforming
world
than me.
lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all their worth.
You can pogo on
Time
those
to
boys,
join
remember,
the
if you want.
resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by
Great.
these affable
That's a save
denizens?
point.
Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world.
Yes, good.
Get ready to
yes,
wander,
yes.
solve, and gossip in
Okay.
Piku Niku 2, launching on
You don't
Nintendo
have
Switch
to.
2
You do have
next
to.
year.
You do have to, Pogo. Yep.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure.
You can Pogo on one more than once to wait, Rahul. You can bounce on it repeatedly to wait. You don't have to jump straight between them all. And I kind of recommend doing that sometimes. Yeah.
There they
And
gain
then...
the power to turn monsters into friends.
Okay, well, you'll get it. It's it. Sorry.
Spot a monster you fancy. Scout it.
This is a Pokemon-like? Clearly?
Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
Very Pokemon-like. Oh, it's Dragon Quest. Okay, yeah. Never mind that. That doesn't count.
Synthesize two monsters to create more.
It's the only one that
allies.
gets an exception is when it's Dragon Quest.
Now, take on the most fearsome of foes.
You struggle with the
team that's
platforming in Silk Song?
uniquely your own.
Yeah. I struggle with the platforming in everything. I think I'm getting better, though. I used to just not play platformers because I was so bad at it, and I'm still not great at it, but I'm getting better. I promise. I swear.
Dragon Quest
Cool,
Monsters.
cool.
The Withered World.
Not a thing I will play, but I'm
About
sure
time
many
you
people
got
are
here.
really, really happy about this one, though. Bloodborne. Hey, thanks for the raid, Bruce. What up, Geesis? Bruce's Geesis.
Upon the ancient
How y'all
blood
doing?
sovereign's
Welcome.
honor.
I am rewatching the conferences that I missed. This is the Nintendo Direct. I'm also going to watch the Fable gameplay and the Capcom Spotlight from yesterday. And we have
Crying
Rahul
for
up
blood.
here. He's playing Hollow Knight for the first time in the top corner, so I'm occasionally pausing to watch that too. That's what we're doing right now, is away for a couple of weeks in the Mediterranean for my dad's birthday, so we're just catching up now. Oh, it was Darksbloods. Okay, sorry, I gotta replay that one. I apologize. We gotta do that from... I made a joke about it being Bloodborne. I'm sure I did that last time too. We gotta replay that one. We gotta run that from the top. I went, Bloodborne? It actually is. I mean, it's not, but you know what I mean. This to me feels like Nintendo just offered FromSoft a shit ton of money to make an exclusive.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
Putting blood in the
We are
title.
monsters,
Wait.
each vying for blood. We are monsters.
Oh, we are monsters.
Each
Okay.
vying for blood.
You're finally here.
You?
Worthy spirit.
I still don't really know what it is. Oh, sick. Well, that's right now. I will definitely do that. Excited. So, I don't... it does seem crazy to go in on blood when, like, Bloodborne is all about blood. It just... Without there being a parallel, that seems insane. The story of Bloodborne is so blood-heavy. It seems wild to... Anyway. They know how people feel. What do we know about this game? Like, is it expected to be, like, Night Rain? It has to be considered a spiritual sequel. It's a multiplayer game, though, right? It's PvPvE. Interesting. Oh, it's an extraction shooter set in the Bloodborne universe. I see. Multiplayer focused. Okay. Still not entirely sure what it is. I'm not mad about that. Raul texted me and said, I'm gonna smoke or I'm gonna smash the TV. God, I want to watch him do Path of Pain. Can you imagine? Can you imagine getting to that final room in Path of Pain? See what Rahul would do, not knowing what's in there? My god. Anyway, Bloodborne is the CEO of Sony fault, so yeah, fuck them. No, it isn't. You know who's to blame for the Bloodborne situation? It's that Sony doesn't want to upset Miyazaki. Miyazaki loves Bloodborne. It's extremely precious to him. Sony does not want to upset FromSoft in any capacity or fuck up their relationship. That's what it is. It's straight up all of the power is in Miyazaki's hands. And Sony are just like, whatever you want, dude. We don't, whatever you want. I promise that's what it is. It's not like Sony are being dumb and not cashing in on something. Like, I promise you. They're just being really, really, really careful about the relationship with Miyazaki. Sorry, I'm just checking in on Rahul. Okay, he said he'll be back. 9 years for sure sounds like the exact right amount of time for a Bloodborne 2. We'll see, bro. But I don't know that we ever will get the Bloodborne remaster. I genuinely don't know. But I don't think that universe is dead. I don't think that I do think there will be more. I don't know if it's being worked on or anything like that. I don't think they are right now, to be honest. But I don't know. But yeah, I promise you it's not Sony. It's all Miyazaki. Michael Zaki himself.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an
Blue
upcoming
Point did
treasure
indeed
hunting
pitch it,
game.
yeah. No, I will watch the Capcom Spotlight after this.
Hey everyone, here is some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure.
I feel like we saw this last time, right? It's still cool though.
The hideout ship
I'm
out
curious.
on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic.
This handy youth?
The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting
She's like
for treasure
Winry.
across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive.
Again, to Nintendo's credit.
Looks like the treasure they're
Very
after
unique.
is at the base
Very
of those lights.
what a world game
But
finally.
there's a bunch of aggressive creatures
Exactly.
called
Give the people
salmonids
what
in
they
the
want.
way. And when you get too close,
According to
they'll
Shreya,
attack
Miyazaki didn't like
immediately.
the Demon Souls remake and doesn't work on an IP they don't
The
own.
salmonids aren't pushovers
I don't know about
either,
according to
so you
Shreya. I
shouldn't
would
go
say a
in
lot of
alone.
people have said that. But yes, that is correct.
That's
He did
where
not like
this
the
comes in,
Demon Souls
the
remake.
Exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support
This
in
is
the
such a
form
weird
of
choice, dude.
gadgets.
Crazy.
There's
Crazy.
one that continuously fires
Respect, though.
ink after its
What could he not like about it? I don't actually know. I never asked anyone about that, but
slices through enemies.
I thought that Demon Souls remake ruled.
Another that spins ink around you.
But I am
and
not
more.
Michael Zaki, of course.
And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks.
It looks kind of tough, bro.
But the salmonids aren't the only powerful
This
ones
is, I mean,
around
again,
here.
I'm not going to play this.
Through
This is
battles,
really interesting.
You, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up.
Apparently the gritty
And you can
essence was lost in the
customize
remake.
all sorts of
Interesting.
upgrades to fit your playstyle.
I did play Demon Souls, the first one. Didn't get anywhere
Looks
close
like
to finishing
time's
it.
up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct,
But so long ago
airing
that I
on
wouldn't be
June
able to tell you
30th.
the difference between the two of
And
them.
in the
Except
smart
that I
device
thought
app
Demon Souls was
Nintendo
like,
Today,
still, I would
see
call
the
it
story events
one of the best
leading up to
PS5
Splatoon
exclusives.
Raiders with daily
So
comics
good.
ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks
Cool.
like
Happy
it's
for
about
Splatoon
Splatoon
fans.
Raiders.
Not my thing,
Details will
but
be announced here. Look
people
out for
seem to
more
like it.
info in the
Happy for
future.
ya. Well, sorry that happened.
Don't forget to check this out too. See ya.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers
Very
inspired by Deep Cut.
I pre-ordered
hope you're
GTA 6
looking
yet. I
forward
don't
to
pre-order
it.
games.
Let's see some more
So
headlines.
no, I have not. Is that a puppet? Is this live action? Okay. It's just Undertale spelled different, so do with that what you will. What? Actually, what? Is it just saying Deltarune is coming to Switch too? Cool. Happy for you.
Awaken your power.
I'm so this is so many trailers. I'm so overwhelmed. We're not even halfway. Fucking hell, dude.
Shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Ukrainia, inhabited by
Incredible
8
game.
tribes.
Incredible game.
The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its
Oh,
first
that's
ever
right.
election,
That's right. A bunch
those
of it is the
vying
Treehouse
for the
Live, which I
throne
wasn't
put
going to
their
watch.
plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive.
Is it not on Switch 2 yet?
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2
Wow,
version of
I didn't realize.
Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over.
Oh, no, I think I'll stream the
so
rest
you
of
can
007
pick
First
up
Light.
right
That
where
is
you
next
left
up.
off. What will
I wanted to
you
catch up on
create
these, and then
next?
we'll get back to 007 First
Minecraft
Light and
launches on
Resident
Nintendo
Evil.
Switch 2
Because I'm not traveling
this year.
for a minute, hopefully. Yeah, I definitely want to finish 007. I really enjoyed what I played. Did not finish Resident Evil, man. And I traveled too much. I went away for like 3 weeks, and then I was back for a week, and then away again. But yeah, I'm home for a while now, so yeah. Is this just like a updates on release dates? Release dates? This is a real game? It would seem so, I think. Is Rahul leaving? Or is he at, he's at it again. He's bloody at it again. Smart, Rahul. Smart. Smart. Get the soul. Good job.
The
Good job.
battle of light and darkness
Kingdom Hearts?
approaches. Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
God, these fucking
Traverse through
confusing ass
iconic
titles,
Disney
dude.
and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch,
Say,
you can
fellas,
transfer your existing save data
did
to
somebody
these
mention
Nintendo
the
Switch 2
door to
games.
darkness?
These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2
Ah!
October 8th.
So, in case you haven't seen it, I made this video that's about Sora shutting down the app, Sora AI. And while I recommend watching it, I put so much time into my videos, y'all. They take so long these days. It just includes so many Kingdom Hearts jokes, and I'm really happy with myself for it. So, fellas. Okay, Rahul, you got it. This is the tough part. I think you technically can Crystal Dash and interrupt it mid-air, by the way. I'm pretty sure, but I don't want you to test that right now in case I'm wrong. Not like that. This section will be a lot easier when you get a different ability also, Rahul. You may consider leaving. There is a different ability that you can get that will make this a whole lot easier. That you do not yet have. Are you not using the long nail? Oh no, you are. Dash Master. You don't need that for this. I mean, you're missing so many. I think you should fuck off. I don't know that that's what you want, Chief. I think you just allow that. I think you just leave. Oh, that said, I think he was in the City of Tears and left that. But Rahul, assuming you can hear me, can you pull up your map for me again? The whole map? Zoom out. Like, let me see the whole thing. It's so dark. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'd go, right now, I would go to, I would do the thing that I told you to do in the Mantis Village right now. I think that's probably a good bet. Otherwise, which is like that gap between the two houses there, or go back to the city and go down. Just keep going down. But what you're currently trying to do will be way easier at a later date. Like so much easier that it's not worth even giving yourself the hassle right now. Anyway, sorry. I missed a small path and the mines were stuck for hours. Hollow Knight's hard, dude. It's real hard. Real hard. You really do hate the map in that game? You hate the Hollow Knight map? I love the map. The map, it's a fucking good ass video game. But yeah, he's not done the Mantis Lords. And if he does that, I'd watch that shit for sure. Did he go back? Did he go back to the... There's just no point, fella. Rahul. He's doing it again. He's never going to play. He's going to quit and he's never going to play this game again. Or maybe he's just going back to get the shade and then he's going to leave. He can hear me, yeah. It's also just like, think about doing this, not just with that ability that makes it way easier, but like when you get more health, like when you get more masks. It's brutal. I know that I spent tons of time there. Yeah, I am trying not to over-explain it to him too much, because I really think that part of the beauty of Hollow Knight is finding this stuff out by yourself and like figuring out the worlds. Like I had such a good time playing it for the first time, which was only last year, the year before last. I loved it. I played it because I'm working on a game that everyone keeps being like, it's a Hollow Knight clone. And I hadn't played Hollow Knight before working on this game. And so I was like, I should really check out what this Hollow Knight thing's all about. And it is very good. And I didn't look anything up and would not recommend a walkthrough for Hollow Knight. But the thing about Rahul is he's got some rage in him. There's an angry man inside of Rahul, and I don't want him to quit because I'm so happy he's finally playing it. I've been wanting him to play it for ages, so I could talk to him about it. Okay, yeah, you can't get the shade and leave. You have to, like, commit. It's just, I just don't know that you could do it right now. I guess he just changed his charms. Maybe he can. That's it. I'm trying to not to let him crash out, rather. Do you recommend you go straight into Silksong after finishing HK? I did. Oh my god, I can't believe you got away with that. The long nail helped a ton. Rahul, huge. Huge. I think you can cancel partway through if you want to. I take back everything I said. I'm so sorry. Stunning. Stunning. Peace. I think this is just the way back. I don't think this has got anything in here. I think this just like unlocks the shortcut to get back. Unless it maybe actually does look a shortcut to get through faster. I don't remember. It might have one of those things you can cut that like falls. I think it is just the return path, yeah. There is a shortcut to open? Okay. There you go. But how would he ever get up there? No, it's just a shortcut back. That's just a shortcut back. It's not a shortcut back through. Because he can't do anything to get up there right now. But I don't think there's much after this. How? Oof. Chief. That's a tough one, bruv. He's only got one. It's right there. I think that's it. I think you just gotta dash. I don't remember what's here. I think you gotta go up that way and then Crystal Heart. Sorry, I don't want to. I got this game for $5 on Switch and I have 40 plus hours in it. I have over 100 hours in Hollow Knight. Oh, I think you had to go up left and then Crystal. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Anyway, sorry.
A bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3. Also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
I bet Kingdom Hearts are very happy about this. Do you think Rahul would actually do Silksong after Hollow Knight? If this one is frustrating for him, he would def rage quit? Rahul is good at video games, and while he will get frustrated, like, it's also just that I'm extremely calm, so comparatively he might be normal and I'm just weirdly calm. But I think he'll stick with it even if he gets big mad. But I wouldn't begrudge anybody who doesn't get through Silksong, because obviously I'm in Act 3, but it is, I think, mean. Like, proper mean. Have I played / finished Cuphead game? I think I finished Cuphead. Silksong has better air control when jumping. Yeah, but it's also just harder. In many, many ways. The bosses are harder, you take way more damage. Harder to heal. Dropped Hollow Knight after about 10 hours. I cannot deal with those spikes. Sorry, in case you couldn't tell, I'm not a Kingdom Hearts person. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, no, it's a tutorial for Silksong. It's kind of true. You gotta stick with Hollow Knight. It's so worth it.
How was that?
It's so worth it.
Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
This is what I suspect that it's going to be. I'm very excited to see how it looks. It's fucking happening, brother.
There was a land called Hyrule.
I am so excited to see how this looks.
Supreme divinity.
And genuinely really excited to play it.
At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a
because I've not liked any of the re-releases of Ocarina of Time. I've not liked any of them.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest
This is a cool trailer.
The Kokiri. Each had a fairy.
That music, I have chills.
They lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
Sorry, I'm gonna turn Rahul off for a second.
However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
This can't be how it looks. There's no way it looks this good. Is that it? That's it?
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2.
We didn't even actually see gameplay at all. And it comes out this year?
In the future, so please look forward to them.
Dog!
That's all for today's
Oh,
Nintendo.
man.
Earlier this year, Capcom was appointed as the new president of
So,
Nintendo of
obviously I had like heard, I had suspected that would be in there. But I wasn't sure and I had not seen anything. And I was like, cool, a remake of Ocarina of Time, great. But that got me so much harder actually seeing it. Like, in my head, I was like, cool. Like, you know, I was just kind of dismissive of it, but actually seeing it, which we kind of didn't. Oh. I'm now like 1,000 times more excited. I was about to say harder. More excited than I feel like I took credit for what it is, you know? Ocarina of Time's a big fucking deal, dude. Like, that game is so influential for so many reasons. Very cool. And it's like, I didn't know exactly what to picture, but now I'm like, oh man, there's like a... Next gen feels so weird when you're talking about the Switch too, but Ocarina of Time. Because yeah, I've not liked... Like, I remember when it was a big deal when the 3DS version got announced. And I played a bit of it. Like, I would have played probably like 10 hours or something, but it's like... None of those were enough of an upgrade gameplay-wise, because they're basically the same for me versus the original Ocarina of Time, so it never felt really worth it to me. I did not expect that to get me as hard as it did. Yeah, invented lock on camera. But it's also just like, I say this all the time. The current era of game directors have largely all played Ocarina of Time. Like, if there's anything that game devs are inspired by, it's Ocarina of Time and Eco. Like, those are the big two. You can't escape them. They're everywhere. And to the extent that Nier Automata, when they were trying to figure out what the map size should be, they just make it the same as Ocarina of Times. So the map size of Nier Automata is just the same as Ocarina of Time. Like, straight up, they were just like, just do the same thing. That worked really well there, so it's clearly perfect. We figured it out. And I'm always curious to see what a generation of game developers who did not grow up playing Ocarina of Time looks like. Like, what's the Roblox game director generation look like? What games are they making? Because right now, it's like really unique that you can guarantee pretty much every single game director has played Ocarina of Time. It's such an influential game. I'm inspired by it in terms of like game dev stuff constantly. It's so hard not to be when you think about some of the moments in that game. It's very difficult not to be like, oh, we could do the Ocarina of Time thing like this. Yeah. It doesn't need to be graphically impressive for me. I don't really give that much of a damn about like realism in terms of graphics. I don't care about that. It needs to have like Breath of the Wild sort of gameplay feel. The gameplay needs to feel better. That's what it is. Oh, man. Yeah, that just made me so much more excited than I thought I would be. Anyway, should we check in on Rahul? Oh, he's doing it. Nope. It's not even the worst platforming part of the game. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, really, that got me hard.
Like
crazy.
With a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Man, yeah, that's like that. Okay, so like, sorry. I just did not expect that to hit me as hard as it did. That I went, even though I knew it was coming. So now my most anticipated games of this year are Ocarina of Time remake, because I didn't know that was coming this year. Grand Theft Auto 6, obviously, huge Rockstar fan. Can't wait for that game. And I'm gonna give my big number 3 to I keep saying it, Phantom Blade 0. I don't know what to tell you. I love that demo so much that I'm just hyped to play that game. Like, what a compliment to that team that I'm like, Ocarina of Time, GTA 6, Phantom Blade 0, bro. Like, that's what I'm after. And I am. Very cool. Very cool.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about
How
a
could
game.
you like? What are you
but
gonna
the moment
follow
I
up?
pick up a controller,
Ocarina of Time with?
That's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me
Ocarina
and
of
allow
Time
me
will
to immerse
have
myself
realistic
in different
graphics.
worlds.
The trailer showed the graphics.
You can read
I don't know
about
that I
a
would
game,
call that
you
realistic.
can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about.
Oh.
Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time
I'm not
with
going to
the
watch
games
Star Fox
themselves.
because I could just check out that demo myself. Splatoon Raiders doesn't interest me. Rhythm Heaven, they already showed too much of that. And Star Fox again. So I won't watch the Treehouse Live. But I think I'll check out the Star Fox demo. I think I'll check it out. Should we check in on Rahul? Did he make it? Did he give up? Oh, cool. He's in Fog Canyon. Cool. Happy for him. Alrighty. Expected Gears E-Day to be in my top 3. I am excited about Gears E-Day. That's probably my 4th. I'd probably put that 4. I'm trying to think of what else. And Control 2. Those would be my 5 right now for the rest of this year, which like is good. Like Eaton. Those are good games. Here's the truth. I'm worried EA is going to have AI in it. I am genuinely concerned that there is going to be an announcement that EA has generative AI and then I can't play it. Wolverine, I would maybe put 6. They came out and said no. Did they? Did I already know that? I may have already known that. They said 0 AI at all? None? Because I've been worried about that since the start, just because I'm worried about Microsoft. That's, yeah. Did voice work for Gears of War? It's true. I am in Gears 5. Devs already confirmed 0 AI. Okay, then yeah, it's up there. Then we're good. Then we're golden. Are people overreacting about GTA 6 release price, DLC, and lack of physical game? No. People are not overreacting. All of that sucks and it should be called out. However, the people, as per usual, to be totally honest, are getting mad at the wrong source. This is totally Take-Two. No person at Rockstar made the decision to do any of those things. I assure you, it is the publisher, Take-Two. It is not Rockstar. It is insane to think that anyone on a dev team would do any of that stuff. I would bet you their PR was begging for that not to happen. That is my only beef. So, no, people are not overreacting. Call that shit out. It sucks. And they can get away with it because they're so big and it probably won't hurt them. Like I said, I'm not pre-ordering it. I will not be doing that. But it's not Rockstar who you should be getting mad at. It is Take-Two Interactive. I promise. It always frustrates me to see people get mad at the wrong source. Check the quote. Oh my god, I accidentally timed out Jeff. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, Jeff. Quote said, first, let's get the elephant out of the room. The 3 directors firmly stated there was no use of generative AI in creating any part of Gears of War EDA. Amazing. Okay. We have a kick-ass concept art team and our art book is going to rock. Great. Great, great, great. Love that. Excellent. Sorry, I meant to time out Scotty Wazzy. I apologize, Jeff. I'm so sorry. Sometimes you hit the wrong button, you know? You just time out the wrong guy. I undid it, though. Jeff, are you alive? Did I kill Jeff? I'm sorry, Jeff. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay. Let's do Capcom. Let me just turn shit off real fast. Capcom time. Capcom Spotlight. Here we go. Which, for the record, my mods pulled ahead for me to skip. Monster Hunter, just because it's not something that I play, so I just wouldn't be interested. So this is the Capcom Spotlight from yesterday, 2 days ago? Pretty recently? Let's do it. Yeah, did I kill Jeff? I may have. I promise I undid it. I promise. I'm so sorry. It was an accident. Yeah, have not seen any of this either. Let's go. Let's do it.
A special exhibit commemorating 30 years of Resident Evil, the World of Resident Evil 30th Anniversary Exhibit, will be held at Shibuya Beam in Tokyo from October 30th
I'd love to be
through
there.
December 24th. Experience 30 years of history through various immersive exhibits that bring the games to life. Advance tickets will be available through a lottery
Probably not
system
going to be able
in
to get
early
there.
July.
But,
this fall
I'd
in
love to.
Shibuya, immerse yourself in the horrifying world of Resident Evil. The Resident Evil 30th Anniversary Concerts Symphony of Legacy, which gained a high reputation in Japan
I do
back in March
really,
of
really
this year,
love
will be on its
video
world
game
tour
concerts.
starting this August.
I went to that Elden Ring one.
This
I've
is a
done
special concert
Metal Gear.
tracing the
I
30-year
did Nier
history of the
Automata.
series.
I'll go to
Curated
virtually
tracks
any of those that I
accompanied
can.
by video
Oh my god,
presentations
Jeff's not even a
from
mod
the
anymore.
Resident
I
Evil
got rid of
series
his mod
will be performed
status.
live by symphony orchestras. You can also hear the music from the latest title, Resident Evil
It was
Requiem.
an accident.
Tour tickets are on sale now.
Scott, undo that.
Visit the
And
concert's
can you make him a
official
mod, or do
webpage
I
to
have to make him a mod? I'm so sorry, Jeff. It's the button so close to the. I think what happened was that I went to read your comment while thinking about timing out the other guy who was spamming, And then I just hit it. I didn't mean to. I don't remember how to mod someone though. Scott, are you able to give him mod again? Well, no, there's an unmod button though. So how are you not already a mod? There's an unmod button. You just type /mod, okay. /mod. There you go. That should do it. That should do it. You mod again, Jeff? Fix it. That's my bad. Okay, great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, sorry.
Find out more about each city's tickets. Next up, let's introduce another title.
When does this come out? I'm definitely gonna play this. I can't not. How could I not? That's my shit. And I loved Dark Arisen. So this might be another release, like in the way that Dark Arisen was. Like where it's like a kind of a whole new game in a way. God, I love these games. They're just so fun. People often ask me, like, is there any game franchise that you'd love to write for? And usually I say no, I just care about teams, but I would love to write on Dragon's Dogma. That'd be so fun!
I will finish this, here and now. Over here, Master. I can help you up.
The truth behind Norgan's downfall is at hand. I can feel it.
That's sick. And this is a whole separate dragon. I'll try not to fight that one with a ring that makes me do minimum damage on for fucking 4 hours. That stupid, sexy woman with the 4 boobs or whatever. Sphinx.
Arisen. 'Tis a burden I alone must shoulder.
Cool. Ugh, man, this year's getting so stacked.
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンズドグマ2ダークアリズンディレクターの木下健人です。本作は王道ファンタジーの世界で自由な冒険を楽しめるドラゴンズドグマ2に新たな遊びを加えた拡張タイトルです。より遊びやすく新しい体験を追加し、
I love enticing value in my video games.
この3つを目指したプロジェクトです。新しい体験については大きく分けて3つの要素を追加しています。まず1つは新エリアノルガを舞台にしたストーリーコンテンツ。新たな土地で各社たちの新しい冒険が描かれます。2つ目は本編エリアで楽しめるチャレンジコンテンツです。育て上げたキャラクターで12種のユニークなダンジョンに挑んでいただけます。そして3つ目はキャラクターエディットのバリエーション追加です。髪型やタトゥーのバリエーションを追加し、新たな姿での冒険が可能になります。これらの新要素はプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、Steam では追加 DLC として配信予定です。Nintendo Switch 2では本編とエキスパンションを一つにまとめたパッケージとして発売を予定しています。
The others, it is just an expansion, which makes sense. I'm so glad they made more though, because I wasn't sure how successful it was.
本当に多くのプレイヤーの皆さんから反響をいただきました。本編ゲーム体験に関したさまざまなお声をはじめ、もっとこの世界を冒険したい、さらに遊び続けたいというお声を多くいただきました。私たちはその思いに応えたいと考え、本作の制作をスタートしました。これまで遊んでくださった方にはさらに遊びやすく、さらに深く、これから触れる方にも新たな形で楽しんでいただける内容を目指しています。
I think there's something to Dragon's Dogma Probably a lot of MMOs do this, but Dragon's Dogma, it's going to sound such a crazy comparison, but and also Helldivers 2 are the two games that come to mind where they are so good at making gameplay moments that feel like they are happening only to you. They are not cinematic in that, like, literally, like, the camera is cinematic, but they feel like a unique, specific moment of cinema. And they're the only two games that I can think of that are really, really, really good about that. Where it's like, it feels like it's custom tailored and you're the only person who could have experienced it, and exactly where it is like exactly where it should be for your playthrough. Dragon's Dogma is so good at capturing that sense of adventure where, like, you don't know what's going to be around the corner, and up until late game where you can get massively over leveled and it kind of stops happening, every pathway is just as kind of scary as the last. Not in a Dark Souls way where it's like overly challenging, but it's just like, it could be a couple of rats or it could be a troll that's gonna like wreck your shit, and it's like just a very like personal adventure experience in that, and a lot of comedy in it too. And I feel a lot of games probably try to capture that but don't in the way that I think both Dragon's Dogma 1 and 2 really, really organically do. Very, very, very fun. Yeah, love them a whole lot. Really great games.
初代のダークアリズムと同様に本編とは異なる新たなエリアで新しい冒険
And
と
some of
物語を
the
楽しめる内
original
容になっ
Dark
ています
Arisen areas were like there was one with like a Grim
今
Reaper. It
回
was terrifying.
新たな舞台となるのはノルガン
I'm so down.
極
So
寒の
down.
地に広がる滅びと謎に満ちた
Sequences are
土
unique
地で
despite
す
being repetitive. Yeah, that's kind of a good way to put it because a lot of
この地で
the
は魔物
enemy
との
variety
戦い
is
や
is
探索によっ
samey.
て遺戦品を入手できます
But the way that they're placed and like the circumstances and whatever your goal is at the time really makes that stuff feel super, super unique. I just
獲得できます
really love them.
単純に数値が高い装備だけではなく特別な効果やユニークなスキルを持つ装備も存在しますより強敵へ挑みさらに冒険を進めるために遺戦品を集め装備を整え再び探索へ向かうそうした繰り返し遊べるハクスラ的なゲームサイクルも本作の大きな魅力です
This is interesting.
本作の物語の中心となる存在がキーアートにも描かれている利害の竜です本来であれば心臓があるはずの胸部は空洞となっておりその異形の姿とともに死してなお朽ちぬ力を持っていますそしてその竜を追う謎多き女性エイ
Arisen.
彼女はなぜ竜を追い続けるのかそして利害の竜とはどのような存在なのか各社とポーンはノルガンの地を巡りながらこの2つの存在に隠された真実へと迫っていくことになります
Cool. I'm so down. I'm so stoked. This is great.
ドラゴンズ
Huge
ド
for
ラゴンズ本
me.
編にも先日配信したアップデートに加えて8月末に追加のタイトルアップデートを予定していますアップデートではプレイヤーの皆さんから寄せられたご意見ご要望をもとにより遊びやすく冒険を楽しんでいただくことを目的として利便性向上と遊びの幅を広げる調整を進めています
It's also just like crazy how like I don't know that I've ever seen another game that has fast travel be as controversial as it is in Dragon's Dogma. It's like where they place it, how you access it is like just so important to Dragon's Dogma specifically because of that sense of adventure. People got opinions. Forgot about the Dragon's Plague. I never found any Dragon's Plague, thankfully. Never had to worry about it.
先日のアップデートでは制限なくファストトラベルができるアイテム
Got
刹
through
那
Scott
の
free
永久石を追加させ
without
て
that
いただきま
Dragon's
した
Plague.
一度訪れた拠点や主要地点などへ何度
Because
で
you
も
would get all
繰
of
り
your
返し移動
pawns,
する
right?
ことができます
Update is making huge
また
changes to fast travel.
8月
So did
末のアップデート
so
で
did
は
the first one. Like I actually used to recommend that people who, because I really love Dragon's Dogma. Okay, if that's not clear, instead of playing base game Dragon's Dogma, I would usually recommend that people play Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen because it made changes to the fast travel. The first one was too punishing with fast travel when the base game came out. And then Dark Arisen fixed a lot of that because you got extra teleport crystals, or they were free, I think. And I think it's still, I don't remember. I mean, I finished the game. Like I said, I played 70, 80 hours into it, but it's still pretty limited in Dragon's Dogma 2 of the amount of them that you get. But I don't remember. I think I never had a problem with it. It's such a good game. It's also like the cart system. I love Dragon's Dogma. It's so good.
多くのご要望をいただいていたセーブスロットの追加や流付きのメリット
This is a
向
good
上と
update. Improved benefits for Dragon's Blade? Benefits?
治療手段の追加
Oh, you can just straight fix it because I think it
カ
was
スタムスキル
unable to
枠
be
を
fixed before.
6枠へ増設などを予定しています
Oh, that's
そ
cool.
の他アップデートの詳細は公式サイトで公開しているので
Cool.
そちらも
Really,
ご
really
確認
glad.
くださ
This
い
is huge for me. Huge for me and my fellow Dragon's Dogma enjoyers.
本編を遊び続けてくださっている皆さんにもこれから新たに冒険へ旅立つ皆さんにも王道ファンタジーの世界をさらに深くさらに自由に楽しんでいただけるよう
Good
今後もア
stuff.
ップデートとエキスパンションの両面から展開していきます
Stoked.
ぜひこれからのドラゴンズドグマ2ダークアリズンにもご期待ください
This title will be available on Nintendo Switch
Fuck
2,
yeah.
PlayStation 5,
It's a good year,
Xbox
dude.
Series
Another
X,
good
S,
year.
and Steam. Pre-orders will begin rolling out soon
You
on
know,
each platform.
Can I just say, it's really nice to like video games. I'm like, I know my year is, I still gotta play Mina the Hollow. I really want to play it. My year is good. I have too many games, and not being angry at them is just really nice. Like being like, great, I'm so happy to have more Dragon's Dogma 2. Sick, Ocarina of Time looks great. Can't wait to play GTA. Not gonna pre-order it or entertain any of their predatory practices. Just fucking stoked to be a person who likes video games. And for all the people who like play video games but hate them and are always angry, you're just really missing out, dude. You're just really missing out. Video games are excellent. There's something for everybody. Really enjoying video games is all I'm trying to say. You know? It's so, what a wonderful hobby to have like really shaped my entire life and a lot of who I am as a person. The gift that keeps on giving. Every year I'm eating just constant good. Every year. It's just, and there's stuff that like there's so many games to pick from that it just feels like such a good problem to have. Sucks for the industry, certainly. Great for me, person who enjoys video games. Great for me. I like video games, but these games are made for the people that have money to buy high-end computers. I play Dragon's Dogma 2 on an Xbox. My brother, you're good. You're totally good. Because I'm sure it runs better on PS5. It runs on the fucking Switch too now. You do not need a beefy PC. You don't. Oh my god, yeah, I keep forgetting about Total War. Warhammer. Just video games. Mwah. Mwah. Eating. Happy.
The following items can be obtained as a pre-order bonus.
Don't pre-order.
Check out the official
Stop
website
doing
or
it. Get some
store
help.
for details.
Don't do it.
We'll also have the world's first public
Don't.
hands-on at Gamescom.
Do wishlist. Go wishlist layers deep on Steam. Wishlist doesn't give any money though. Don't pre-order. Don't pre-order God of War Lao Fei. Don't do it. Don't pre-order video games. Okay? Stop it. Get some help. Do wishlist though. Wishlist, very helpful actually. Go do that.
2026. Apart from that, we are planning exhibits at other game shows. For the latest information on the game, please visit the official website and social media accounts.
Let's go! What's the difference between pre-ordering and wishlisting? Wishlisting is just like saying, I'm interested in this thing. Pre-order, you actually hand money over. Tight.
Next, please take a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles. Devil May Cry 5 is now available for Nintendo Switch 2.
Big Switch 2 updates, huh?
Extra content.
It's kind
Control
of
characters with unique battle styles.
crazy that the Switch 2's only been out for a year.
Experience smooth 60
Am I
FPS
insane that it
gameplay
feels
in
like
both
it's been
TV
longer?
and handheld mode.
Is that just me?
The digital version for Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition is available now. Street Fighter 6 continues to heat up with their Year 4 lineup announced this month.
It seems like people are very happy with this. I feel like it came out yesterday. Yeah, it feels like 5 years to me. Arjun.
Bosh.
How has Evo been going? Final day today, right?
Finally, Tifa from the Final Fantasy VII Remake series, or joining the fight in Year 4.
Dub. Oh.
Ready.
Yasmin is the first new character for Year 4 and utilizes a curved karambit knife and unparalleled speed to dominate.
I really do love the color in Street Fighter.
Yasmin loves to get up close and personal with an arsenal of techniques.
Really stylish game.
She can glide
Got
across
Filipino
the
character,
ground
yeah.
or zip through the air to confuse
Have a
her
good one,
opponents, making them easy targets. Connect with specific attacks to
Yeah,
activate
super
her
stylish.
unique Bayani mode. This increases her damage output, making it valuable in combos.
What's he playing now?
Yasmin slices her way in on August 3rd. Laban La.
No idea. Big cutie patootie.
Next, we have an announcement from Capcom Esports. The Capcom Pro Tour 2026 is underway, kicking off the path to Capcom Cup qualification. The premier solo showdown tournament. Tournaments will be streamed on the dates above. Beginning with this weekend's Evo,
I keep
we'll
blowing up my
live
mic,
broadcast
sorry.
all
Hello,
tournaments.
hello. That seems better.
World Warrior is taking place globally right now. Epic battles are raging across the globe. Don't miss out. Capcom Cup 13 awaits those victorious in each tournament.
I think he already
Just like
pre-ordered
last year, the tournament will be held at Ryogoku Kokugikan in Japan. Furthermore, the official team league, Street Fighter League, will again be held at 3 regions across the world. Please look forward to it.
I think that's it for Rahul Cam.
Check the official website for tournament-specific information. That's all from Capcom Esports.
Gathered here are the world's best fighters.
Is it a new trailer?
But only one of which will be crowned the world champion of Street Fighter. 3, 2, 1, fight. You win. Perfect.
This tournament is not what it seems.
Yeah, a friend of ours is in this movie, David Desmalchin. So I was gonna have him, haven't asked yet to be fair. He's a very busy man, but lovely, truly lovely human. We were gonna ask him. Oh shit. Ask if he'll come and act in 101 because he knows Erica as well. When it comes out.
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
I feel like this movie will be that good. Maybe Goofy Fun is a good way.
Perfect.
Maybe it will be Goofy Fun. I'm sure I'll see it.
The new teaser for the long-awaited live action. Legendary fighters Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li return once again. As the curtain rises on a tournament to determine the world's strongest, a contest with no rules and no limits. Witness a fiery battle that carries on the soul of the original series. Street Fighter hits cinemas worldwide on October 16th. The all-new entry in Capcom's Swordplay
really
action
advertising
series.
the shit out of Onimusha, and I think it looks good too. I just think I'm maybe like stacked. I think I maybe got too many video games. I don't know that I have time for Onimusha.
長らくお待たせしましたが、本作の発売日
Because
が
like September's like the
2026
most
年
stacked
9月
video game
25
month
日
of all
金
time
曜
at
日に
this
決定い
point.
たしました。
Anakin,
本日は
Shroud.
ゲームの紹介に加え、特別に初公開となる新たなゲームマットの戦いもご覧いただきたいと思います。 本作はカプコンが誇る剣撃アクションゲームシリーズ鬼武者の完全新作です。ダークファンタジーの世界観で描かれる江戸時代初期の京都を舞台に至高の剣撃アクションが楽しめます。異形の怪物玄魔の襲撃により命を奪われた主人公宮本武蔵が鬼の力を得て現世に舞い戻り、鬼の小手とその運命に抗いながらも己の戦う理由を問い続ける武蔵の剣の道とは。宿敵佐々木巌流との因縁の戦いや次々と襲いかかる強大な玄魔たちとの激戦。
It does look really good.
それぞれの思いを秘めた協力者たちとの出会い、そして清水寺や安井金毘羅宮など舞台となる京都のスポットや伝承が鬼武者の世界でどのように絡み合うのか、ストーリーにもご期待ください。
I have friends who are reviewers who are playing it and they end up saying it's like incredible, then I'll play it. But it's to no discredit of this game, I just feel like it's a stacked year already, dude.
どうぞご覧ください。
But it looks great. Too many video games. Great problem to have.
Who would challenge me?
Okay, Chad.
To battle. What?
To battle.
You asked for that. Novice.
Very pretty.
Get up.
Combat looks a little slow here, but I feel like it's looks faster elsewhere.
Bloody banquet begins. My bloodlust is unquenched.
That's cool.
I won't make this easy.
I don't love the voice acting.
Give me a real fight. Enough from you.
You know, it's not the actor's fault. I think it's maybe I don't like the accent that they've chosen.
迫力ある戦闘、爽快なアクションをご覧いただきました。
Yeah, maybe I should do a demo day sometime next week where I'll play like Star Fox and Onimusha and stuff.
最高の
Yeah, I think you're right.
剣撃ア
Japanese
ク
is
ションをお
the
届けで
right
きるよ
call.
うにしたいことから、物語重視の活劇モードと手応え重視の剣撃モードをご用意しています。そしてご覧のプラットフォームで現在体験版がプレイ可能となっています。体験版では物語序盤の宮本武蔵と佐々木巌流の剣撃がお楽しみいただけます。プレイいただいた方向けにゲーム本編で利用できる特典もご用意していますので、ぜひプレイしてみてください。
From here, we'd like to share some product details.
I love product
more,
details.
Onimusha Way of the Sword releases on September 25th, 2026.
September.
For players who want to further enjoy the world of Onimusha, we've
So
prepared
stacked,
deluxe
dude.
and
Wild.
premium deluxe editions that bundle the base game with amazing additional content.
Fuck yes, dude. Product
And
details.
as a pre-order bonus, players will receive
lion dog is pretty
appearances
cute. If that was
for
black, it would look
Musashi's
like
sword
Benji.
and
I love
some
the
helpful
product
charms
and all
that
of its
can aid him
details.
in combat. Be sure to check them out. For the latest information on Onimusha Way of the
The fact that
Sword,
this is dropping the
please
same day as
check our
5 other
official
games is
X account
insane.
and website. There's no better
GTA.
place to get the latest info, so don't forget to follow us. We hope you all look forward to when the game releases later this year. The Capcom digital sale is on now. The latest title in the popular Monster Hunter RPG series on the Capcom Spotlight website.
That's cute. I like that they do that. Very cute. Very cute. Okay. Unless there's anything else that y'all suggest, the last one today. Okay, we could do a couple more. Let's do the Fable demo to start with, because I wanted to actually see. So this is from 2 weeks ago, because after the trailer I was like, well, what's the gameplay look like, bro? Because I do actually care about gameplay in my Fable, because I dramatically prefer the gameplay / combat, combat specifically, to be honest. In Fable The Lost Chapters / Fable 1, Though obviously, I think 2 and 3, like 2 brought in sort of the economy in a more fun way. Not that that didn't also exist in my fucking mic, dude. What's going on with the levels? In Fable 2, in Fable 1, sorry, and then 3 brought in the whole king thing. So they've all done unique things. I'm not sure which one it's going to be like with that, but I love the combat in 1. I really, really love it. So. Thank you.
Fable is a beautiful open-world action RPG, packed with drama, jeopardy, and high-stakes choices that change the world. But at the heart of Fable is a game within a game. An endless, interconnected life sim where you'll be remembered for changing people's lives, building property empires, manipulating the economic fate of entire settlements, and
No,
more.
this is from 2 weeks ago.
And as you do all this, you'll build different identities and experience a complex, nuanced morality that is so much more than good versus evil.
The Fable
It's
way.
what you'll
Peter
do
Molyneux
when you
clapping
aren't
in his
saving
grave.
the world.
Not dead, by the
And
way.
we call it building an extraordinary life. Let's dive in.
God, I hope this game's good. I need it to be good so bad. It'll break my heart if I don't like
in
it.
the middle of Oakshire, one of the 6 regions in our visually diverse open world. It's characterised by beautiful rolling hills and lush, colourful foliage, inspired by the British countryside. There are settlements of different sizes throughout the world, each with their own population, traits and landmarks. Albion is full of variety. We can see one of those settlements up ahead.
Very pretty.
Silverbrook, a peaceful farming town.
Witcher 3 vibes,
and the
yeah.
largest settlement in Oakshire.
Which is a huge compliment. Oh, the music, dude.
Silverbrook is all about farming, so it has an almost unhealthy obsession with vegetables, which can be seen in every detail of the environment. It's in how the villagers have decorated their houses, their shops, and their streets. It's even in how they dress their scarecrows. When I enter a settlement, I quickly run into the beating heart of Albion. Its people. There are over 1,000 handcrafted, fully voiced NPCs.
That's crazy.
Each one with their own job, home, routine, relationships, and memory.
You chase chickens?
None of these villagers are scripted dressing. They have emergent behaviour powered by real-time systems.
You can always get very...
They go to work. They go to bed.
It's a tough thing to spend
they
too
have
much time
hobbies and
on.
Families. Sometimes they just want to spend time in the pub. Albion feels
People can
alive
get too hyped hearing about
because
this kind of
its
stuff. You
people
gotta be careful.
have lives. I've never been to Silverbrook, and because I've done nothing of note yet, Max, the stable hand here, is completely indifferent to me.
Got a minute? What do you want then?
So, if I ask him to follow me...
Follow me. I don't deal with randos.
He won't. And he thought I was weird. That's fair.
Right then. Bye. Well, and there you go. Yes.
The music, ugh, really good.
In the story, I'm here investigating if there's a connection between Isabel, the powerful red-cloaked hero I'm pursuing, and the strange magical incidents being reported in Silverbrook.
Is that a hero? Hey.
I've heard something about giant vegetables and a hero called Arden, who lives nearby. Maybe they could help me find Isabel. And it seems there's a bit of a commotion in the town square. Let's see what's going on.
Someone needs to tell this little
It
brat
does look
what's
good.
what.
God, I hope it's good.
Oh, hero, can you do me a favour and get this bloody kid away from me?
No! I won't let you kill Colin! Hero! You have to stop him.
Look, kid, I'm a butcher, and Colin's just a pig. Do I need to spell it out?
But I'm not like all the other pigs, am I, John?
Oh, look, I am not having this conversation
No, you can't
with
kill
you
that
again,
pig, dude.
Colin.
That's fucked up.
Did I just understand that pig? Oh, yeah. The novelty wears off after a bit, trust me.
Colin's special. Please. We can eat something else at the Silver Travel Feast. Well done.
People are expecting a hog roast, kid, and I've been preparing this pig for ages.
But I've only just learned to communicate. Who knows what else I could achieve? I've got potential, hero. Don't let me end up on a spit. Please.
Well, this certainly qualifies as a magical incident. What you're seeing here is not a cinematic. It's just one of the hundreds of story conversations in our game. We have over 2 hours of high-quality, performance-captured cinematics, just like the ones you've seen in our trailers. But in these conversations, you'll make hundreds of branching dialogue choices that change what happens and how people feel about you. It's important to note that every choice has a consequence. It's up to me if Colin lives or dies, and I think he should live.
Obviously he lives.
I mean, come on.
Thank you so much.
He's a talking pig.
Let the pig live.
Yes!
Thanks, hero. I knew you'd understand. No hard feelings, John.
You don't make the decisions here. This is my pig, bought and paid for.
If they're all facial captured, I wonder why
I'm gonna pay the butcher.
it seems so stiff on like the
What's
lower
the pig
part of the
worth
face.
to you? I'll cover it.
Must just be an engine
It's
thing.
not just a pig. It's provisions, labour, faff. We're talking thousands.
2,000 gold. That seems pretty steep. All right, Colin's worth it.
Here, this should cover your expenses.
Budget and time constraints? Not
Fine.
usually that kind of thing.
Those rumours about Dave's
Like
vet
if you're
better be
PCAPing
true.
anyway, then that's not really
Feast going
the issue that you
vegan
have.
this
But
year.
I could again, I could see it being
You saved Colin. Mum gave me these.
an
but
engine issue.
I think you deserve them more.
Most facial
Thanks.
stuff is.
Maybe you could help me back. The guild sent me. There's
Thank
been
you, TTB
reports
and
of
gaming. What up?
strange things happening around here.
Like what?
Who's in charge around here? And where's Arden, the hero?
Arden doesn't really come around here anymore. You should try the sheriff. His office is nearby. Come on, Colin. Let's go.
I've spared Colin's life. I've also gained reputations as virtuous and shrewd. In Fable, every action generates local reputation. You'll eventually be known
Which is like,
for the
yeah, just an
reputations
expansion
you
of the way
build.
that these games
And
previously
everyone
were.
will judge you on their own
Always,
moral
I feel like that
terms.
is like no matter
Often
what a core
directly.
of Fable is, you gotta have the humor. The reputation is obviously a huge thing. Big up Peter Molyneux.
And this
Again,
is at the
not dead.
center of our complex, nuanced take on morality, evolving beyond just right and wrong.
Thank you, Magnus.
It reflects real life, where morality is multifaceted and subjective.
It does look pretty.
One person's good is another person's evil. Even being merciful will divide opinion.
Let's chat to some other folks and see what they think about me.
I wonder what that was.
Hello there.
Hey, you're that hero.
This is Jack the Beggar. He's a commoner who's unemployed right now, which is a shame, given he's a hard-working sort of person. On the right is how he feels about me. Jack likes my virtuous reputation and thinks I'm principled. Other NPCs might feel differently about my choices, because each has their own moral view on the choices you make.
Very. I'd be
There are
very
lots of
interested to
ways
learn about how
interact
they,
with NPCs.
these systems work.
I'm going
like
to
how
give
they
some gold
approach
to Jack,
this.
because he seems nice. And he's a bit down on his luck.
For you.
Broken
I hope it
unemployed is
helps.
me. I hope you're okay.
This is going straight in my pocket. Cheers.
He was grateful for that.
Still thought on people. I
and
hope
he
it
felt
still
I
has
was being
stupid emotes.
kind.
That also is important.
Let's give him a bit more.
How do they know the choices you made? Do they spy on you? It would be that it like spreads like gossip.
Don't spend it all
That's
at
how it
once.
is in the previous games.
This takes the edge off.
People talk about you.
Thank you.
That made an impact. I've gained a reputation for being kind, and I'm known for it across Silverbrook.
Wild that
Everything
doesn't
you
happen in
do
the real world.
has a consequence.
Dude, the homeless does not make
Let's
people think that
leave
you're
Jack.
kind.
So long. You're like a breath of fresh air, you know?
I do like Jack, though. Maybe I should buy him a gift. There are lots of shops with different stock across Albion.
Flowers
Let's
are
go to the
gorgeous
general
here,
store
dude.
across the street to see
Gorgeous.
what they have.
Stores, also very important in Fable.
Every business has NPCs working in them as part of their daily life. Just like Megan here.
This is some quality stuff.
Welcome, hero. What can I do for you?
Doing my deal to save Colin gave me a shrewd reputation.
I don't know
and
how
Megan
I feel
here
about
is
every
a fan.
knowing what everybody thinks of
She's
you.
an ambitious commoner, and she thinks I'm savvy
I
because
guess it
of
just
my
must be a
earlier
big part of
deal-making.
this particular game. Must be a thing they really care about.
Every NPC has unique characteristics driving who they are and what they think of you. You know what? Forget Jack. He's dead to me. I'm going to try flirting with Megan.
Phew. Is it hot around here, or is it just you?
Well, aren't you confident? Between you and me, I've always wanted to swoon.
That went well.
Interesting.
Megan thinks I'm charming and flirty.
So the
and I've
social
started to
aspect
build a
is a really
reputation
big part
for
of
it in
this, for
Silverbrook.
sure.
Let's ask her out on a date.
Kind of immersion breaking. I don't
Do you
think that
wanna
matters
grab a
though,
drink
because
or
it's
something?
like
Would you believe you're almost what I'm
the
looking
social
for?
system is clearly a big part of the game. It's not about
Clearly she's
immersion or
interested,
realism. It's clearly
but
like
I'm
a
not worthy of her time just yet.
specific point.
She wants
Door
to date
opening
an
is weird. Felt
entrepreneur
like the character had
who
no
owns
impact
their
on the
own
world
home
physically.
and only
You'll
wears
be alright.
fancy clothes.
You'll be okay.
They're high standards. She is ambitious after all. All right, I'm invested in taking Megan on a date.
Me too.
Let's
Take
go.
her. Take her.
I'll be back, I'm sure.
You have a smashing day.
You have a smashing day.
First, I'll need to buy a business to get a reputation as an entrepreneur. In Fable, I can literally buy any business. I could buy that bakery across
Capitalism,
the street,
baby.
or around the corner, I could buy one of the stalls. But you know what? I think I like the pub. The Silver Trough.
Oh, once
It's
you don't own a
simple
business
to buy
today.
a property.
Yeah.
Interact with the deed outside the front door to see income, price, and the number of people employed there. To be honest, I've always wanted to own a pub, so let's buy it.
Yeah, economy is obviously a huge part of these games.
Maybe this is the start of my business empire.
And I've always found it
I'm a
really fun
proud
in the
new
others
pub
too.
owner.
Even starting from
Now
the
I can
first game
set
back on the
prices and
fucking
wages,
original
and
Xbox.
I can manage the
Economy,
staff.
always a big thing.
Every villager performs differently. Here, Susan the bartender is great with customers because she's caring. And that's giving my pub an income boost of 10%. Thanks,
Pick up Susan.
The pub's
Shout out,
understaffed,
homie
though.
Susan.
As the new owner, I should probably sort that out. And guess what? I know just the hard-working fellow. Let's go back to Jack the beggar.
You're giving Jack a job? Oh my god. What a nice man. So nice.
I've also gained reputations as an entrepreneur and as rich because I bought the pub and it cost me a ton of gold.
That arm thing's really interesting.
Jack,
I can't believe
you're
Jack of
no
Blades
longer
is in
dead
this
to me.
game. I can't even explain how excited I am about that. Ah!
Jack still likes me for my kindness earlier.
Again, I know I said
but
this
I like
before,
that
okay?
Jack
I
is
said this
hard-
like 15 minutes ago. What a blessing it is to love video games. To have things that you love that people keep making that you're excited about. And to not just like be angry and scream about them all the time. Life's great, dude. Life's... Loving video games in an era where there are so many fucking video games that are very good. I feel like I'm winning is all I'm saying.
working. So I'm going to give him a job in my pub.
Got a job.
Cool
if you're
system.
interested.
I can probably do that, yeah.
I can hire anyone, providing they like me enough to accept my job offer.
Cool.
Great. Jack is thankful I've made a positive impact on his life. He's no longer a beggar, and he's now a bartender.
Cheers.
Yeah, makes sense. There are so many other people to talk to.
Villagers react to the reputations you build.
They'd help with anything.
And they remember
It's also,
the things
I don't do this with a lot of games, but I did do it with Fable, where I will do a good and an evil playthrough. The only other series I've done that with probably is Mass Effect. I don't do it with a lot of franchises, and I think this, especially with this social system, which, like, again, it like that does feel like game director or narrative director rather probably sat down and they had a conversation where they were like, what is Fable? Like, what does it mean for something to be Fable? And the social system and what people think of you and renown, as it was called in the first game, is totally like a core part of the identity of these games. And this is just a really interesting way to extrapolate that. I'm excited
You
to
do
see
to
how,
them.
how it looks and try different
now
versions.
the pub is fully staffed, and Jack can head off to work. Take your time, Jack.
Next, I need some fancy clothes. Let's head to the tailor.
What a cheeky chava.
There are lots of places I can update my look. Tailors, hairdressers, tattooists. and every
That's pretty
settlement has
standard
different
too.
options
Pretty
available.
standard Fable.
There are rare outfits to discover in the more dangerous parts of
So
Albion
curious
too.
what Fable stories they include in the game.
There are
Okay,
tons of
so
options to create.
I'm of the cautious understanding, I could be wrong. I'm of the understanding that this is set before Fable 1 timeline-wise. Where it's like the early days of the Heroes Guild. But I'm not positive if that's a thing, but that's, I think, is correct.
A unique look,
which is
for
also
your
very cool
hero.
to me as, again, a fan of those first two games especially. It's like something I really first game and a half.
This place looks fancy. Let's head
Yeah, I
inside.
guess soft reboot, yeah. Well, it can't be a complete reboot because Jack of Blades is still in here.
This is the tailor, Rhiannon.
So much choice on offer.
We're closing soon.
Just like real life, wealth is a divisive
Cool.
topic, and Rhiannon has her own views. In stark contrast to the ambitious Megan, she's very much not a fan of rich entrepreneurs, and she thinks I'm out of touch.
That's crazy.
Which
I'm going to
makes
buy some
sense,
shit for you to go on a date with
given
Megan.
she's humble. Let's have a look at what she's selling. Fancy clothes, hopefully.
Can I see your stuff?
Don't waste my time.
Rhiannon's jacking up the prices by 80% just for me.
Damn.
Looking closer reveals why. That's just how much she hates me.
Brutal.
This is just one example of where your choices ripple through all the interconnected systems.
Yeah, Megan, you got to...
And
I'll
here
buy that
I've got our
80% plus
character
strip just so I
customizer.
can go
I'm
fuck
free
Megan.
at any time to find a wardrobe and
Don't
change
worry
a
about
bunch
it.
of different things about myself. I can change my skin tone, body, head, hair, and lots more.
Cool.
In the tailor, I can only buy clothes. But there's over 120 different shops in Albion, each with their own stock and items to buy.
This does seem very big.
Let's finish my outfit with some fancy shoes.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm having a great day.
See you, Rhiannon.
Take care.
Yeah, alright.
We don't get on, but it's been a pleasure. Now I'm really looking
Buy our
the
shop
part.
in Sacco, you could
Let's check
do.
on my
You
relationship
could.
with Megan. At any time, I can dip into property and people screens to track my loved ones, of which there could be many, because I can have relationships with everyone in Albion if I like.
I mean, you could in Fable 1 too.
It
You
would
just
just take
give
a
people
while.
gifts and they fall in love with you. It's
While
great.
I'm here, I can see the reputation cloud on the right. It shows me what I'm known for in Silverbrook.
Gonna play the first
As
one
an
for the first
entrepreneur,
time.
rich, kind,
Love
shrewd,
it. Fable
and
Anniversary, I don't think they ever
On a single
really
moral
fixed the
scale,
problems, but
these
it's probably
reputations
the
would be
easiest
seen
way
the
to do it.
same way, as absolutely good or evil. However, as we've seen with Megan and Rhiannon, Fable's morality reflects the complexity of judgment we see in the world
Cool.
today, where everyone has their own moral view.
The last thing left for Megan is to own a home. I'm a bit short on cash though, seeing as I paid a fortune to save Colin and bought a pub. But since I've bought it, I've been earning passive income. So let's swing by to collect it.
You spent like 2 minutes, Blood.
The people of Silverbrook all have their own nuanced, subjective view of who I am and what they think of me. But if I don't like my reputations in Silverbrook, I can pay the town crier to change them. I give them gold, a lot of gold, and they spread a new reputation for me. If you're rich enough, you can change what people think of you. Here I am at the Silver Trough, now under new management.
How much money
Let's
are
head
these people
inside and
fucking
check
spending?
in on our employees. There's Susan, my star bartender from earlier.
I feel like the social aspect isn't that impressive if you actually compare it to the previous games. It's a technical improvement for sure, but not as big of a leap as I hoped, seeing as it's been so long, which they didn't go full open world focus on a smaller world, less than 1,000 unique NPCs. Yeah, I guess I'm not saying that I think it's like technically impressive. I just think it's a cool extrapolation of a core of the game. I don't think that I'm trying to find like an immersive social sim in Fable personally. So I don't think that I need like a huge upgrade on that particular thing. I just like, I'm interested to see this team's take on it. And I think this is interesting. I doubt it'll be like the deepest thing on earth, but again, it's not a sim. It's still just they're like a really actiony, cutesy RPG. focus on a smaller world. I don't know how I feel about that part really. But I think I'm impressed with what I'm seeing here. I think it's cool. It seems like a very gamey system, which is kind of what I want out of Fable. Totally, yeah. Because I think that again, the other core part of Fable is the humor, and I think that you can have. Yeah, I don't know if any of you watched my video about video game writing, but the pillars humor as a pillar can also apply to gameplay. And I think, simplifying what people think of you and who you can date and firing this person and this person being rude to you because of this, even if it's simple, leans into the pillar of humor in a way. It's kind of cheesy. It's not trying to be realistic. It's not trying to be immersive. Again, it's not a sim. I'm not expecting the most technically advanced social system from my Fable game. But I do think it's an interesting take on that core principle that is part of the DNA of the franchise, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, that sense of humor kind of also applies to this system in a way, because it's a little, it's certainly simple, but it's also a little cheesy. Do you know what I mean? Am I articulating that well? I think this is a cool take on something, and I'm personally not looking for a ton of depth, because I'm not trying to play it as a social sim. I'm still trying to like I would prefer that they keep the DNA of the silliness of Fable 1, where when you gave somebody a gift, they all fell in love with you and started hitting on you. Or you're buying your deed, and so people start calling you Chicken Chaser or whatever. Like the silliness of that. It's an expansion on, yes, you can have more specifics now because the technology has come a long way, but what I'm saying is I don't think that it would be Fable for them to go full social immersive sim. You know what I mean? The silliness is a core part of the game, and I would prefer for it to be in many ways lighthearted and straightforward, and hopefully evolve into silly situations, rather than become a different game entirely just to have made technical leaps. And I think that sometimes you can trying to force it to be the most technically impressive thing ever would almost be betraying the pillars. And that's how you end up with feature creep, and you end up with a game not feeling like you're losing its identity or being too complex and having to end up getting shit cut. This just makes a lot of sense to me. The way that it's being presented so far makes sense to me.
Well, aren't you a do-gooder?
Hey, you. Working hard?
Just who I wanted to see. You.
Oh, she fancies me because she thinks I'm compassionate. Sorry, Susan. I only have eyes for Megan.
Keep at it.
You and me, boss. You and me.
Hey.
Damn, okay.
And there's Jack. Let's say hi.
How you doing, dude?
How's it going?
I can't have made that much money. There's fucking nobody in here.
I knew you'd work out, Jack. He is a hard-working commoner after all. Keep up the good work.
He's very cute.
Farewell. See you, boss.
Things seem to be ticking over in here. So I'll head downstairs to the income chest to collect my profits.
There's no one. There's what if we made $5? There's fucking nobody in here.
There's an income chest in every business I own and every property I live in. It means I don't have to go to each individual place, and I can collect all my income from any of them.
Pop empty as fuck, dude. We gotta have a chat.
I've got a decent amount of gold now.
Truly no
Time
way,
to
but
pick
it's
off
fine.
the last thing
Again,
on
who
Megan's
cares?
list. Owning my own property.
Yeah,
in
just if there's a
Silverbuck.
whale in there, who gave 5,000? Exactly.
Let's go house hunting. I can buy literally any house in Albion.
Yeah,
It
the
would just
town
take
drunk
a
is an
while.
absolute whale.
And quite a bit of gold. But I like the look of this one. Nice garden.
And what's the economy
rural
on those
views,
beers? How much do they cost?
Weird hairy pig statues out front. Let's have a look. Looks like I don't quite have enough money. That's a
Fucking
shame.
Povo, mate.
But one thing I can do is pick up a shift at a job. There's a blacksmith
I did
just
like
down
the
the road.
job economy in
Hopefully I can go
Fable
earn
2 and
enough
3
gold
too.
there.
That stuff is fun. Spent tons of time doing that smithing game.
Going on dates, buying properties and businesses, and doing jobs are all part of the interconnected Fable experience.
What mic am I using?
It
This is
really
the
adds
Elgato
to the
Wave
sense
3.
of immersion when I can take a break from saving the world to change the lives of the people around me and discover how the simulation reacts. I could play this part of the game forever, and I'd never run out of systemic toys to tinker with. There's a couple of jobs.
I'm excited for Fable based on being on Game Pass still doesn't outweigh the crazy price raises on the hardware coming ahead. I had to get an Xbox again because upgrading the compute would be too much compared. Yeah, it's only going to get worse. until all of the data centers shut down, which they are not going to do anytime soon. It will happen eventually. But this is not. It's going to get worse. There are going to be massive shortages of consoles, less stock, and because there's less stock, they're also going to make them more expensive. You can thank data centers for that. It's not getting any better, I promise.
To take on across Albion, but today I fancy a try at blacksmithing. It's as simple as walking up to the anvil to start a shift. No prior experience required.
You don't need to like talk to a guy to get a job. You just walk in and like, what if I just walked into a McDonald's and started working? Technically, I could. I did work there for years.
We've reduced the time limit here, but regardless, it's a classic case of risk versus reward. I'm constantly having to balance speed versus precision while trying to.
Cool,
earn as
yeah.
much
So they
as
made
I
it more,
can.
definitely more complicated than it was in the previous games. I feel like they're gonna make us rent computing power when the new cards come out. 100% they are. They're gonna make you rent computing power no matter what. That is absolutely going to happen.
I need to hit all the hotspots to complete an item, but if I manage a perfect hit, just like that, I earn a multiplier on my gold.
What is this economy? I do feel like they probably inflated it for the demo. What the fuck is this?
That's a successful shift completed. I can return to the blacksmith anytime to earn more gold and gain blacksmithing experience while building my reputation.
I remember back in the day when 6-year-old consoles would have been half the price now. It's only getting
I've now
worse,
got
I
just
promise.
about enough gold
It's
for
driving
the
me
house.
crazy. I don't know if you saw,
Let's
like I
head back
posted
down
on
the
Blue Sky and I posted on Instagram. Trying to get people to watch my video about it because it is just driving me crazy watching people be incorrect about it. And I want to be like, no, it's not that. Like there's all this shit like, oh, they're trying to sell out. They're trying to recoup all of the losses from Game Pass. No, completely irrelevant. It's just that it's not even just the chips themselves have gotten more expensive. It's that all of the pieces around the chips themselves has gotten more expensive. Even glue, like everything that is currently being used to fund data centers is more expensive. All of the hardware, all of the components, it's a fucking nightmare.
Street and buy it.
AI is fucking the world. Just, I don't know how.
There are
how
guards
anyone's
stationed
missing
in
that.
every settlement. They're always there to keep a watchful eye on the villagers, and probably 2 eyes on a hero.
It's my
If I
nan.
get caught committing crimes, I'll find myself in trouble with the law, and that will change what people think of me.
For real, we don't hate
Let's
Sam
buy
Altman
the
enough.
house.
Thanks, Inconceivable.
Now I'm the owner, I can hike up the rent or even make it free if I'm feeling charitable.
Aren't you moving
I
in?
can manage my tenants too. I can let them stay and keep collecting the rental income, but I want to move in myself.
Yeah, there you go.
Which gives me the choice to just chuck them out on the street or be nice and give them a bit of gold to leave.
Fuck off,
And if I
Kieran.
chuck them out, that would cause me to be known as heartless. And I'm trying to be nice right now in case I ruin things with Megan.
Trying to be nice so Megan will fuck me.
And now I'm free to move in.
It is crazy thinking about some of the systems that first fucking Fable game had for
Let's
when it
look
came
around.
out. Again, Peter Molyneux, big up, dude.
Home sweet
It
home.
is impressive.
I can buy any house in Albion. And while this one lacks some square footage, there are huge houses, even mansions I can buy throughout the game. Looks like the tenants left some stuff behind. Awful fans, apparently. Wherever I live, I have access to my income chest and wardrobe, so I can collect all my gold and change my appearance whenever I like. That was the last thing on Megan's list. Let's head back to the general store.
Megan Simp is this dude's mom.
Fable has a dynamic time of day that changes
Haunted.
what people are doing throughout their routine. It's still the afternoon, so hopefully Megan is still working. If I'm too late, she'll be back home in bed.
The sun's
And
still
there's
out.
my new pub.
Do you
with
even
some
want to date
customers in the
boring ass
beer
Megan?
garden.
Really?
Now we're back at the general store. Let's find Megan.
Just the person I wanted to see.
What up, girl?
Still interested?
I've ticked off all Megan's dating goals, so now my chances of romance are much improved. Let's ask her on a date again.
Yes, Queen?
How about a date?
A date? Oh, I'm chuffed to bits.
So
I
English,
can
I
offer a
love
gift
it.
to increase my chances of a date being a good one. As tempting as my new offal is, I'm going to give Megan flowers instead.
Basic.
I think she'll like them more. Here we are on a date at the Silver Trough. Hope I'm getting free drinks.
This also feels very Fable.
Looks like it went well.
That was quite the date, hero. Loved it.
Smash?
Hey, you.
Oh, hero. Yeah, that date was just brill.
Megan found me quite charming. I'd like to make things official, so I'll ask her
This
to be
is
in
going
a
to be a fun
relationship
game to
with me.
stream. Because of
So
this
what do you
stuff.
say?
It'll be really fun.
Ready for something more?
And what a lovely couple we'll make.
Whatever comes next, I'm with you.
Oh my
It's
God.
official. That's not the end,
Stop.
though. I could build this relationship a lot more. We could get
Huge.
married, which comes with its own set of goals.
Have a child?
We could move into my house and start a family. And I can even hire her for one of my businesses. Things
Having
could
children.
go the other way too. I could break up with Megan or divorce her in future.
I'm gonna have a wife
Or I
in
might
every
make choices
town.
that make her
The
divorce
dream.
me. There's lots of ways I could change her
I've got a
life.
bitch in every postcode,
and
you feel
she'll
me?
remember. But we've seen enough romance for now. Bye, Megan.
I have to go. But you're welcome to watch me leave.
You have
He
a
is
lovely
caked
time,
up.
sweetheart.
He does have a huge ass.
Before we go, I've only really demonstrated what it's like being an upstanding citizen in Silverbrook. Our game is one full of contrast, though,
Modest. Yeah, I like it.
where I decide the kind of hero I want to be. So let's briefly explore what it's like if I'm not so nice. Hi, Susan.
Nose to the grindstone. Love to see it.
Lovely to see you, boss.
Sorry,
Is there
Susan.
something rude?
You're fired.
Yeah. You're fired. Sorry.
You're gonna regret that, swine.
Why?
She's not happy about that. and
she
she thinks
became
I'm
a
being
beggar.
heartless. But because in Fable morality is subjective,
But you gotta,
and
you
varies
can't have
from
your
person to
your
person, not
employee
everybody
have a
will
crush on
problem
you.
with that.
That would be unfair to Megan.
There might even be someone who fancies me because I'm heartless. Villagers also react to my physical actions. If I start firing arrows around the place, they'll start to perceive me as reckless.
Pretty. Okay, so sorry, I wasn't even paying attention, but this down here, that does look pretty similar to Fable 1. If that is RT and then the face buttons, that's like the same combat it was in the first game. And I feel like they really simplified it in 2 and 3 in a way that I was really disappointed by.
I can even take pot shots at the locals if I want.
Can you fart on people though?
And now I've gone too far, but I'm in the mood.
Took an arrow to
for
the
a
knee,
fight.
bruv. Am I right? Am I right?
In Fable, you can express yourself with your own combat style, combining strength, skill, and will in style-weaving combat.
Okay, okay, okay.
You choose the weapons, skills, and abilities you want to use and blend them seamlessly together.
That's cool. Okay, so it's the same level up system where you get the experience points. Whoa, cool. Based on what you do. Also cool. I will say these NPCs are very like non-reactive, but I'm imagining that's also for the demo.
I'm putting up a fight, but
They're really not
backup will
doing
keep
shit.
on coming until I leave Silverbrook.
Oh, the fire looks good.
Peacefully, or not. I think a tactical retreat is probably for the best.
What is your wife gonna think of this?
Now I have a bounty on my head which will grow with more crime. I can immediately pay it, or pay a reduced fine, if I spend long enough out of town. My reputations don't disappear with my bounty, though. Once
I
I'm
wonder if
known
you
as
get
a
a dog
killer
in this
and a
one like you
criminal,
do in-
it'll stick with
I think
me
it was 2.
until I put
I
in
like
the work
that.
to change what people
Tell
think.
you where the hidden
Or
stuff
until
was.
I've made an expensive visit to the town crier. Because the people in Albion remember what you do.
Looks good. This is good. I'm happy with it.
Over the past 25 minutes or so, I've bought a pub and a house, been a landlord, and changed a beggar's life. I've customized my look, saved a magic
Again,
talking
I
pig,
still hope I
fought the
really
law,
hope I like
and
this
I've
game.
built
I'm
a
gonna be so
relationship with
devastated
just
if I
one
don't.
of Albion's 1,000 handcrafted, fully voiced NPCs.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool.
And here's the reputation cloud again. I'm rich and charming because of my spending habits and my relationships. I'm also a criminal and a killer due to my reckless behavior and fighting with the
Yeah,
guards.
interesting that it's
Yet,
different depending on the
I'm
town that you're in.
shrewd for saving Colin and an entrepreneur because I bought the Silver Trough. I've built a complex, rich identity in Silverbrook, which the people there will react to through their own moral view. I'm not simply
Yeah,
good
the
or
map's
evil.
gorgeous. Very
I'm
pretty.
so much more than that. There are many more settlements across Albion to explore. My identity is mine to create in each one, and everyone will have their own perspective on what I do as I build an extraordinary life. Thanks for
All right.
watching.
Feeling
and
good
stay
about
tuned
it.
for more
Feeling
in-depth
good.
Fable information as we move closer to our launch.
Still not, 100% sold, but I probably won't be until I can play it myself. Fuck off. 5 days early access? Ugh. God, why do you do us like this? It's crazy. It's crazy. No, it looks good, man. I'm excited to see more. Okay, what else? Let's check out GTA. I haven't seen this either. This is the official art, I suppose, for GTA. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Have people already made like 10-minute YouTube videos that are like breaking down the cover art of Grand Theft Auto 5. Sorry, 6. I really like the color palette though. That like retro wave color palette is nice, 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 nice. I can't wait. I just can't. Again, man, what a time to be a gamer and to be alive. Fucking hell. Just, I can't believe there's a fucking GTA just around the corner, bro. You loved it. You truly love to see it. Jason and Lucy have always known the deck is stacked against them, but then when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. I think we've already seen most of this. The Ultimate Edition, if you want to see new screenshots. Okay. Even that's a scam. What, I have to click on Ultimate Edition to learn more? They're both hot. Love that for me. Welcome to Leonida, the state where anything goes, sees everything with this massive world has to offer with Grand Theft Auto Ultimate Edition. Fuck you. Gorgeous. This is a banging website. This is a good ass website. Personalized variants. Vice City style, where the poolside or side by side. Jason and Lucia can look the part with exclusive outfits, tattoos, and more. God, I can't believe there's a Grand Theft Auto game coming. It's crazy, dude. I can't believe it. I can't believe they're still making a man, and it's just... I'm already thinking, I'm sure many people are thinking this, but I'm going to make sure that I can fucking stack that week so I do not have any other work to do. Even that 2 weeks. I'm just GTA all day, every day. I don't want to do anything else. I'll make it so that that's all I have to do. Cannot wait. This is really just me looking at a bunch of slideshow of shit that I'm not going to get, because I'm not going to get that Ultimate Edition unless they give me a code. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sarah's unisex salon. Okay, so someone it made it sound to me like hair salons and shit were all tied behind the Ultimate Edition, but this, I'm guessing, is actually that's not the case. It's just individual ones, not all of them. Okay, thank fuck. Because if they had like tied car mods behind Ultimate Edition, that's so fucking scummy. But at the very least, specific shops. Okay, it still sucks. I'm still not happy about it, but that's better than the way it was made to sound. Very pretty, very pretty. Yeah, okay. So they're just some shops. Still sucks. I'm not trying to undersell that. I really do think that's a shitty thing to do, but again, I maintain that it's Take-Two. It's not Rockstar. God, I just can't. I'm like, it's just, I cannot tell you how fucking stoked I am that this is coming out. I just can't. I'm like, it's like I'm in disbelief that the highest grossing video game of all time has another video game coming. Heaven, who'd have thought? That's crazy. And they're still making them. Wild. Who'd have guessed? Illegal goods store? Oh, that's going to be like a weapons store, maybe? Classic car collection. No, that's a bit of a bummer. A variety of abandoned classic and work in progress project cars and revitalized. That sounds cool because it sounds like a quest, so that's a shame. Stunning. I can't, dude. I just can't. God bless. God bless. Just the hype is just it's coming. Yeah, I'm fully gonna make it sure that it's like I do not have any other work to do. I'll fucking quit a job if I have to. Let me play GTA and do nothing else with my life, please. I'm begging you. I'm so excited. Crazy shit. Hey, fun fact, by the way. I don't know when I got so into economics, but at this point I am, you know. I pay a lot of attention to the stock market. Clearly, a lot of like YouTube videos and reporting that I do is very considerate of the stock market. When Rockstar announced the pre-orders for Grand Theft Auto 6 / Take-Two, their shares went down. They lost money on the stock market. Isn't that crazy? And the reason for that, of course, is because people were backing them thinking that the game was going to be $100. And it wasn't. They expected that $100 rumor to be true, so they bought in early, and then when it wasn't true, they bounced. The stock market's so fucking stupid. Probably because there was no trailer. No, that's unrelated. It's literally just that everyone was betting on that $100. They don't care about trailers. But because it wasn't the first $100 video game that everybody expected was going to break the barrier for Take-Two, they sold. Yes, because there's an $80 version, the shares went down. Correct. Yes. It basically means that people bought early expecting that $100 to happen. Half the stock market at this point is just gambling. But yeah, because it wasn't, they sold. Truly, truly insane. I thought it went down because people dislike the content behind the Ultimate. No. That's not how the stock market works. It's only ever about profit. People complaining about Ultimate, I've said this a million times. I tattooed it on my face. The actual customer of the stock market, of the games industry is the stock market, not gamers. They don't give a fuck about gamers complaining about the Ultimate Edition. They do not care. That's nothing. They don't give a single shit about that. All they care about is growth and profit. And because breaking the barrier being the first game to sell for $100, and then in theory every other Take-Two game following after that and like getting away with it was promising like a tremendous amount of revenue next year, because if they had done it, NBA would also, in theory, be $100, and so they would have like genuinely like exponential growth next year. They would like their revenue would increase dramatically next year, guaranteed year over year. So they didn't do it, so they sell. It's nothing to do with gamers being mad ever. The stock market does not give a fuck about any of that. All they care about is how much money the thing will make next year or the year after that. That's it. And like even then, it's not about how much money it'll make, because obviously it'll make money with GTA. It's about like the percentage of revenue increase, and $100 video game was a good way to guarantee like, you know, a 20% gain year over year. But they said no. They don't care about the Ultimate Edition. They don't care. Has the share price bounced back since then? Not yet, no. It's just so stupid. Just so stupid. They care about numbers go up. They care about numbers go up exponentially, though. That's the problem. It's like, it is about number go up, but it's about number go up, not revenue, percentage. So it's about like, if you made 200 million this year, you have to make 250 million next year, and then you would have to make 260 million, no, 360 the next year, or they would deem you a failure. You have to make more money than you made every year before. Not just money, more money than you made previously. Like more percentage of profit every single year. That's what the stock market hinges on. It just makes me want to fucking kill myself. I hate it. 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 The whole system is so stupid. So dumb. I bet Concord promised a lot of profit. I mean, there's a reason that they keep making live service games, man. There's a reason that they keep doing it. The reason to keep making live service games is really like the games industry stopped growing. It's still making a lot of money, but growth has slowed significantly. A very big part of the reason that growth has slowed significantly is because there's now more competition for hours. Games are losing the time wars. People are spending more time on social media. People are spending more time on YouTube than ever before by a dramatic margin. TikTok is up like 50 million watch hours per day from COVID, which is more than double COVID hours. So people are spending less time on video games. And the easiest way to get somebody to like, instead of picking up their phone and scrolling TikTok as they are doing every day, is to make a live service game that people get really hooked into and will pick that up instead of picking up whatever mobile game they're making. Because ultimately, like with the way that the current landscape of the stock market is, just making one game that people play for 40 hours and then put down is not enough to sustain a business. This is not me endorsing this. I think the whole system fucking sucks and it all needs to burn to the ground. But that's why they keep making live service games. It's like, it's ultimately worth the risk to have it potentially fail like a Concord, but to still be able to say to investors or potential investors, we have this live service game. It's going to have this many playtime hours. We're going to get gamers into our ecosystem. They're not going to leave. So it's worth the risk of failing in order to try to be able to do that, to try to get the shares to go up or the people to invest, which is like, yeah, 90% of them flop, but they ultimately don't care. It is still worth trying. In no small part because everybody's trying to compete with black hole games. So like Roblox is a black hole game by such a massive margin these days, where people just play it and it sucks a bunch of people into its orbit and they don't play anything else. Call of Duty is a black hole game. FIFA is a black hole game. So everyone's trying to make their own black hole game because like one of the only ways to actually succeed in theory right now, in terms of growth, not revenue, the games industry is still super profitable on the stock market right now, is to steal gamers from other games. Because it's also a mature market. Like that's a problem the games industry has right now. It's considered a mature market, which means that every person who's going to buy this product has already bought this product. Basically, like there aren't a lot of avenues to recruit new gamers outside of like the new people being born everywhere. It's like pretty much everybody who's going to play video games plays video games. They've run out of new markets to sell video games to, other than in some markets where consoles aren't accessible and they're trying to push mobile. So they're trying to, again, they keep pushing live service games, even though you go, this is fucking stupid, these keep failing, why do they keep doing this? Because one of the only ways to grow is to steal gamers from other live service games. So they like, it's almost too risky to make a one-off game that sells 2 million units 5 times a year, which I mean nobody's doing, but you know what I mean. I guess Capcom's kind of doing that. Pragmata did do well. Resident Evil did do well. Crimson Desert obviously did really well, but that's like almost riskier to just like hope for the best and have those fail over and over again on the stock market, even if they make tremendous revenue, versus trying to find a live service game that actually catches on to be able to suck players in and keep them off phones and keep them playing and keep them spending in your ecosystem. Like, that's just the way the landscape is right now. Younger generations would rather watch people play games than play themselves. So that's actually technically also not true. Twitch viewership has not gone up since COVID. It's kind of gone down. While consumer spending on video games is actually peaked right now, like it's the highest it's ever been. 2025 was the highest it's ever been, higher than COVID. People are spending more money on video games than ever before. Twitch viewership has gone down, meaning even that market is not working. YouTube has gone up. YouTube is like the most successful of the social media platforms right now. I think that I'm at a point where I would kind of consider ChatGPT almost a social media platform in a way. Usage of that is obviously pretty high, but kind of plateauing. YouTube is still going up. I think it's currently like average user minutes on YouTube is something like 90 minutes a day or some shit like that. Gen Z is the biggest adoption, but the biggest growth area is men over 50. Clearly, I pay a lot of attention to this stuff, which is also wild to think about. It's like specifically that market. Women watching YouTube grew in all age revenues last year, like in all, age brackets last year. But yeah, even people watching video games is not succeeding. I actually think what's happening right now, which I'm sure I could look the data up, maybe I will do that. I suspect that people have just gotten more and more politically engaged. And so now, where we used to read, I mean, I've never done this, but the general people used to pay attention to celebrity drama and celebrity gossip. Now, people are instead, if finding that entertainment, are looking at politics as entertainment. So a lot of the most popular streamers on the platform obviously are people who stream politics. I think Asmongold is still like one of the most viewed on the platform. Hassan obviously streams politics and I don't know that their growth has gotten higher because Twitch is not growing anymore, but like people are now viewing politics as entertainment. And so it's not even that people are watching people play video games over playing video games. We're not actually losing gamers percentage-wise technically, but numbers-wise we're not. Fun fact, except in 2 countries. The only 2 countries that percentage-wise gained gamers last year are Germany and Japan. The only 2. And I think Germany was by a bigger margin. But people are now like, their entertainment media is social media instead of video games. They're just addicted to social media. And a lot of it's politics. People are looking at politics as the new like celebrity tabloid drama. They want to know what Trump said today. They want to know what AOC said. They want to know what Carolyn Levitt said. And they're so much more engaged in that than they ever were before. And people are genuinely doing that instead of playing video games. Or watching Netflix, which is also plateaued. Like all entertainment media, all surrounding entertainment media are having the same exact problem where they're just losing viewership to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels. Social media just keeps ballooning and ballooning. And I think there's like very little you can do to win in this landscape when those things are so designed to be addictive. They feed you content immediately. You don't have to think about it. Infinite scroll is considered like a turning point for that, where it's akin to gambling in terms of addiction levels. Even the guy who invented infinite scroll said that. He felt like it was like gambling and it was really dangerous. So it's just, you just pick something up and then you get spoon-fed content and you just keep watching it over and over and over and over again. And that's part of what makes me excited about GTA is it's such a big event, obviously. Huge cultural moment. I do think it might get people back into video games a little bit. Again, not that they've actually left numbers. There are more gamers globally right now than there ever have been before. People are not actually leaving. But like time-wise, everyone is losing to social media. And I'm like, if we can get people off social media and into playing GTA 6, this is a way better waste of time. I'm like excited about the idea of that. Because it's also, people play GTA 6, they will also, just spend more time on the dashboard, seeing what games are advertised to them, and then potentially buy things on those digital stores and play more video games and buy more video games, and probably subscriptions, which are like a huge revenue maker, obviously, for video games right now, unfortunately. And so maybe we get some investment back in, where currently every investor in the stock market is fucking off to AI because it projects infinite growth, even though that's not realistic and that's going to be the worst crash we've seen in the history of fucking economics. It's terrifying. But I hope so. I really hope so. GTA a PlayStation exclusive? No. The problem is also predictive market gambling too. Yeah, so the other two areas that are also stealing gamers right now, again, it's not, there are numbers-wise more than ever before, but predictive gambling is effectively a different video game now and has become a huge thing, like huge growth market, where more and more people are literally gambling, where they may have previously played video games, or like played for just an hour, and now they'll do that instead. So literal gambling. They call it iGaming. People who are actually like gambling with real cash through their phones or whatever. Again, just a different kind of gaming, really. And OnlyFans. I'm sure there are other markets that I don't know about. Like, obviously, again, I pay attention to this plenty, but those are the two that I'm aware of, where platforms like OnlyFans, where you are paying an individual woman or whatever, man, woman, whatever, to interact with you. Oh, sorry. And also AI dating services. So things that would be like, you date an AI. You know what I mean? Like you date a chatbot. That stuff is also taking time away. Increasing in time for all of those is going up, whereas gaming is actually only, gaming's only going up by average weekly playtime, which sounds like a positive. People are playing more hours of games per week per individual user. So like each person who plays games, their average playtime is going up. The reason that's actually a negative, even though it sounds like a positive, is because it's basically just that we've completely lost casual gamers. People who used to play like an hour a week or whatever are now instead just going on their phones. So it's everyone in every entertainment industry is just losing their fucking phones. Netflix is having the same problem. Hulu, Amazon Prime, all of them are having the exact same problem. It's brutal. Chatbot addiction is going to be a major problem. Totally. 100%. 100%. Truly wild. It all sucks. Alpha has so much backlash. Do you agree? I don't care. We're living in a capitalist dystopia. Yeah, hypercapitalism, man. I made a video about this too. If you're not panicked about the AI economic crash, I don't know what you're doing. Like, we're all fucked. And the most fun thing about it is that if the prospect does work, which is like in theory one of the actual growth opportunities for AI, if the prospect does work of we all get laid off and that's how it makes its money, is that it replaces jobs, so it becomes way cheaper for businesses to operate, then the economy's fucked because the people who spend money on things have no money to spend on anything. And then if it doesn't work, the whole system crashes. And then we're all fucked. Because everybody's 401ks or retirement plans or frankly, most of the rich people's money in the entire world is in the stock market. So it's like a lose-lose no matter what, we're fucked. There's no winning. It's not great. Best case, we're fucked. Worst case, we're fucked. Genuinely, yes. Unless there's like some magical governmental intervention, which is not usually what I want to rely on, we're just, the economy is so screwed because of AI. There's just nothing we can do. It's crazy. I've moved my 401k completely out of the US. I'm completely in the international fund to try and minimize my exposure to AI. That is a good call. What if they keep artificially inflating it indefinitely? There's going to be a point where people realize there's no return and it falls apart. I've diverted my 401k from tech stocks like 1 month ago. I do think that's a good idea to anybody watching. If you can pull your stocks out of AI, I would highly recommend it. It is not going to pop yet, though, but it sure is going to pop and pop real hard. And a lot of people are just going to be, like, so many 401ks are just going to be fucked. There are already AI companies saying they need more money. They're all saying that. All of them need more money at all times. That's how it works. They always all need more money. Constantly need more money. Isn't it more likely there's some middle? No, there can't be. Genuinely can't be. There's no metal. It's too inflated. There's trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars going towards things that can't be produced. Yeah, I'm not saying that I think AI is going to go away, to be clear. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this current AI stock market bubble is fucked. Not AI as a technology, but the massive amounts of revenue. Revenue's not even the right word. The massive amounts of investment that are not going to get any returns because they can't functionally. It's not looking good, brev. It's not looking good. Anyway, sorry. This is just the rant that exists in my head 24/7. But I am excited about Grand Theft Auto 6, and I hope that it brings some positivity to the game space, which is still obviously in a lot of trouble. Record highs right now in terms of profit and revenue. The games industry is basically healthier than it's ever been before, but we're still projected to get more layoffs this year than any year prior. Obviously waiting to see what happened at Xbox, waiting to see what's going to happen seemingly with Bungie. It's a mess, man. It's a real mess, and I just would like it to end. I guess I quietly hope that all of the game studios, like Ninja Theory, can go private, can get sold to private owners. If I had money, I would try and buy these game studios, you know? It would be really nice. It'd be really, really nice. But alas, it's just, if we could get out of the stock market shit was great. It'd be real great. Just fuck off out of here. Why only Western are getting laid off, not Eastern? They handed them badly or bad made games. So the biggest difference between these two things is we're talking about America, the American stock market, and American-owned businesses. But the Eastern market is just very different. The Eastern market is run by Gacha, which is a series of mobile phone games. The way that they get vast majority of their funds is Gacha. It's on your mobile phone already, which is what we're saying, so it doesn't have to compete with social media. People pick it up. It's extremely addictive. The loop is akin to gambling. And in the Eastern markets, people are much more accepting of microtransactions than they are in the West. So it's effectively vast majority of their money is coming from the thing that the West is trying to replicate. It's not about good or bad games. It's about addictive games that are available on mobile phones. And black hole games, like I said, like Roblox. Nothing to do with games being good or bad. Those games, I think, Gacha's dog shit. But that's where they make all of their money and why it's much more sustainable, because it is a market that is directly competing with the market that the Western games are trying to compete with but are failing, which is available on mobile phones, competes with social media, extremely addictive, akin to gambling, and has microtransactions out the arse, which Western markets don't accept. Eastern gamers are totally fine with microtransactions. They don't get upset about them really at all, whereas in the Western markets, they don't. So it's just a different cultural landscape in that way. Again, nothing at all to do with the games being good or bad. The games are still making money. There are still many, many Western games that are making tremendous amounts of profit. It's unrelated. They're still breaking records year over year. Virtually every SIE game that comes out breaks records. That's more of a cultural problem than anything else. So if I were looking to buy a console, now would be the time to do it because prices are going to rise? 100% yes. 100%. Definitely. But also, I can't give you financial advice. But yeah, I mean, if you want to build a PC, do it now. It is only getting worse. This hump is not going back down. It can't. Is it a perfect time to get a gaming laptop? They're going to go up in price. All of this hardware is going to go up in price. All of it. 100% of it is going up in price. All of it. For as long as they are trying to build AI data centers to deal with the stock market demand, which is huge and undeal-withable, it's all going to keep going up in price. It's not getting any cheaper. Yes, right now is the perfect time to buy. It's only getting worse from here, fella. And yeah, it'll go down in the bubble burst, but like that bubble has to burst pretty hard for hardware to go back down. What I think is going to happen is it gets more expensive, and there are less of them, so more limited stock. And then before it goes down, I would think it stays the same. But that's ages away. Truly ages away. Am I in Cali because it's the best studio lighting I've ever seen? If so, I am in Cali. Thank you. My lighting setup's terrible, so I appreciate it. It's just 2 Elgato key lights. One is facing me over there, and the other one faces the wall over there. It's not a good setup at all, but they are great lights. Big up Elgato. Anyway, GTA 6 is going to be woke. Here's my favorite thing about that. Did you think the previous GTA games weren't woke? Like, I know you're kidding specifically. Did you think previous GTA games weren't woke? It's so crazy. Go woke, go broke. GTA 6 is going to be like truly the greatest example. They're all woke. What do you think GTA 5 is about? Like, what do you think is the core theme of GTA 5? Genuinely. I'd love to watch somebody who thinks it's not woke give me an essay on what that game is about. What is that game saying? What is it about? What is the core theme of GTA 5? Family. I do not agree that GTA 5 was misogynistic. Yeah, Ballad of Gay Tony. Right there. He's right there. They had black leads before people got mad about it. Stealing. Nah, just think about it. I'm not going to give you the answer. But GTA 5 is about some woke shit. I'm friends with Dan Houser. And I had a really succinct answer to what I think the core of that game is and like what it's trying to say. And I asked him. I was like, can you confirm? And he was like, oh yeah, absolutely. And I was like, you can never say that though, can you? And he was like, no. And I think he said something about hoping that people had more media literacy, but they didn't. It's woke. The core of that game is very woke. But also, yeah, it'll be interesting to see the first GTA without Dan Houser there to ship it. Very excited about what his studio is working on. The Absurdiverse. It's something Ventures? I keep forgetting the name. Something Ventures. What is this new studio? They're working on the Absurdiverse. Absurdiverse. Absurd Adventures. That's it. Absurd Ventures. Sorry. Absurd Ventures. Which, yeah, this is Dan Houser's new studio. And they're basically making the Absurdiverse, which is like interconnected comedy satire, but it's a game and a cartoon. So it's like multimedia. Yeah, comics first. I think they already have comics. I know Dan has a book out. The same people who think that Helldivers 2 isn't making fun of them, that's also true. Very true. But yeah, very interested to see what they're doing. I'd recommend checking them out. Yeah, they got their first casting news here. They invited us to this. We went to this. To the Netflix is a Joke Fest on May 7, Hollywood Improv. It was exclusive world premiere of the Absurdiverse animated shorts with live stand-up. Dan Soda, excellent. Good ass stand-up. One of the best I've ever seen. Really, really good. Would I ever try to work with Hauser? I would love to, and I'm sure I will. Ari Matty, really bad. Obviously, stand-up is very subjective, but stand-up is so different to like what I thought it was. I'd never really seen stand-up before I moved to LA. Incredible, bad. Everyone else was kind of fine. But yeah, we did see the cartoon reveal, and one of the characters is proper Scouser, like full Scouse accent. She's a boxer. I don't think there's a picture of her here. No, there isn't. It was very satisfying though. Extremely Scouse boxer, braids and everything. It was great. Good stuff. She worked with developers. Of course, she would not say developers made bad game, it would ruin her image with fellow developers. What? I worked at Xbox for years, and I've made videos shitting on Xbox. I worked at PlayStation, and while I was employed by them, made a video talking shit about them for the layoffs at Bungie. So, if I have some reputation for being kind to everybody, I'm doing a pretty bad job of that. Pretty terrible job of that. Not a great job. I wouldn't hire you. I'm sure there are many studios that wouldn't, because I've talked shit about too many people. I think I'm fair though. But will I say nice things about people because I used to work there? No. You see what I've said about IGN and Rooster Teeth? And I've also definitely given Sony PR a lot of shit. I'm not hiding that. When you actually work there, there's rules about what you can and can't say. Afterwards? Nah. Not worried about that. I'm pretty honest. Alright, I should go to bed, or should I watch something else? I don't feel the need to watch the Halo campaign evolved stuff, because I feel like I'm just going to play it. Why have you done that? Is everything okay at home, boss? Kind of creepy. Haunted. Wild. Do you feel Phil Spencer's legacy will ultimately be about how he left Xbox and what the new leadership had to do to fix it? I don't really know how to answer that, because I think it's really hard to say. I think that his public legacy and what the industry thinks of him are two very different things. Because what the new leadership has to do to fix what Phil Spencer left behind is like kind of a nonsense sentence. What new Xbox leadership has to do is justify its existence to a company that is an AI company that has just invested $80 billion in AI and thus has very little money for other departments. That is not related to anything that Phil Spencer did. That is the reality of the finances at Microsoft right now. And I feel like that just most people don't talk about that. They're like, well, you know, maybe he bought too many shit. It's fucking irrelevant. All irrelevant. It means absolutely nothing. It's just that Satya Nadella wants Microsoft to be an AI company. He's on record saying that, and they just invested $80 billion in AI. And so every other facet of Microsoft, which includes Xbox, has to cut costs dramatically and increase margins dramatically to an impossible degree, really, in order to justify its own existence. It's actually kind of a miracle that Satya Nadella hasn't just shut down Xbox already, and I'm sure Phil would have taken the blame for that. Wouldn't be Phil's fault, though. It's the $80 billion, it might even be $800 billion, that Microsoft is putting into AI. It's completely irrelevant. It's nothing to do with what Phil did, or when, or how. And thinking it is like, to me, feels like the common folk being played by the billionaires. It's got nothing to do with Phil. It's got nothing to do with Phil. It's got nothing to do with... I just feel like people really don't understand the games industry and how little of it has to do with video games. Like, again, hate to recommend my own content, but I'm super thorough about this shit. And I don't think anyone else is making videos like me. And I like it. Just go watch it. I really do put a shit ton of time into trying to explain this kind of thing. So watch this one. It matters so much to this company. This is kind of about what Xbox was doing at the end of their life. At the end of the Phil era, sorry. And then this one. Corporate. And yeah, like I know that I make videos about the economy and nobody really cares about that, but I do also wish that these videos got more views, like that the algorithm was nicer to me. Considering just the reporting is so incorrect. And I don't see a lot of people talking about it this way. So that first one I linked was, again, about the state of Xbox while Phil was there. The second one I linked is about the state of Xbox now. And again, it's nothing to do with Phil or how he left the company. It's entirely to do with Microsoft and the stock market and their fucking investments in AI. And anything else is fake. It's all bullshit. Everything that Asher is saying is fake horseshit bullshit. It's just not true. $80 billion. Again, I think it might even be more, Microsoft. Yeah, it is 80 billion. That's just every nothing matters compared to that. That's all it is. I swear to God, dude. Xbox was a sinking ship before Phil even arrived. I actually don't think that's true. I just think that gaming no longer being a huge growth market and AI being a huge growth market for a tech company, which obviously Microsoft is a tech company. Sony is not a tech company. Sony is actually largely a gaming company. Is really what matters here. So I would not say it was a sinking ship before Phil even arrived, but I would say that the current landscape where they are trying to find growth markets and can't really, go watch my YouTube videos. Again, really, I put a lot of time into them, and they are very detailed about all of this stuff. And I don't know. Again, I'm sure a lot of people say this, and I'm probably wrong, but I don't feel like there are really other people covering video games this way. It's been kind of killing me seeing Jason Schreier's making YouTube videos, which is great. Like, happy to have him. But I've seen all these people be like, finally, somebody's making video games talking about the state of the industry. And I'm like, is that not what I've been doing for the last however many years right here, you fucks? What do you mean, finally? Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. That's kind of my whole thing. But thank God someone's finally doing it. Huh? What do you mean? Jason does have a penis. That is true. That is true. Now, I'm not trying to pit myself against Jason. Happy to have him. Happy to have him. But, like, I think Blessing said something like, it's so nice to finally have an adult talk about video games. What have I been doing this whole time? I guess I'll go fuck myself, Blessing, who clearly doesn't watch my videos. But again, I also recognize that while I do put a lot of time into my videos and I really do think that people should watch them, I also recognize that, like, making videos about the games economy in today's landscape where people really want to talk about games culturally and I'm talking about games economically is never really going to, like, get numbers. So I'm like, both like, man, I wish more people would watch these because so many people are so wrong and they're just coming from positions of, like, zero research and just making shit up with no sources, you know what I mean? I also understand that I'm playing ball in a market that's not super appealing to people, so I get it. I get it. I've done this to myself. She makes really good, insightful videos, good quality. Sometimes she's way too soft on game developers. When? Name a time. Name a time ever when I've been too soft on a game developer. Give me an example. Send that clip to Bless. Let me find you whatever he said. Because I was like, huh? Okay, yeah, like, I'm not out here just doing this for literally years and, like, effectively not getting paid for it. Jason's videos are so good and also a clear example that we need more adults in spaces having these conversations. Crazy how refreshing it is. Yeah? Blessing? My 20-minute video on the economics of the games industry wasn't enough? Is that true? Again, not that Jason's not doing that. Like, great that he's making YouTube videos. It's good to make his stuff more accessible. A lot of people hate reading. But still... I don't know how Alanah feels about Colin Moriarty, but I would find it interesting to listen to them talk about the state of the industry. I've met Colin once. We said hello to each other once in an event. Otherwise, I don't know him really at all. Blame the algo for not delivering you to people who needed to know. Again, like I do, in that I just feel like I'm always spouting about shit that I really wish people would pay more attention to. Like the fact that this video, corporation, which is called the AI and chip shortages are about to kill video game consoles, and is like quite in depth about why prices are going up and are going to continue going up, which is the thing everyone's talking about right now. And it only has 140,000 views. Again, I'm aware that I'm making videos that like are not in an area where a lot of people want to watch economics. But it is like, man, if only more people had seen this, because this is 4 months old. And I basically say, yeah, so everything's only going to get more expensive, by the way, and harder to make. And if next-gen consoles exist at all, they're going to be really fucking expensive because of the way the data centers are working. And now everyone's like, why is the Steam machine so expensive? Wow, did you see Xbox increase their hardware prices? Well, that's pretty crazy. Is it? It's right there. Just watch the fucking video. But again, I understand that this is not an appealing headline and people don't care about this stuff. You know what I mean? You know, I get it. I get it. You can't make people watch your videos. You can't force them to do it. You can't make them do it. But also, yeah, to be clear, happy that Jason is making videos. He started making videos his YouTube channel. I imagine it's called Jason Schreier. And it is, because his reporting has largely been written. It is great to have more people have access to his work now that he's making video content too. I'm not an expert on the stock market, but do you think Microsoft would see value in Xbox only one of their only windows directly to everyday consumers gamers? No, not really. If only you told us No Man's Sky was going to be shit at launch. What did I say? iPhones will also get a price increase, yes. Again, it's crazy. It's almost like I made a video about it 4 months ago, and now everyone's like, I just don't understand why this is happening. And it's, you know, it's not like I only have like 685,000 subscribers. Not like I can like expect to answer all the questions, but I have this thing right now where I just keep wanting to repeat myself. Like I almost just want to make a new video being like, okay, well, if you've already watched my, like, and it's a problem that I have, is that I'm like, I could just make a video about these Xbox price increases. But the problem is I was so thorough. I would just repeat what I said in this video. So if you're subscribed to me, you'd be like, well, didn't you already make this? But I keep wanting to do it just to be like, you don't understand. Please listen on why this is happening. You're driving me crazy. But I would just keep repeating myself over and over again. Crazy. Crazy. Thank you, Super Duper Mario. Why do people keep bringing up water uses if almond growing doesn't use more? Need a better go-to argument, make AI cautionaries look bad. This argument makes me lose my mind. Okay. Am I missing something? So AI data centers are using an insane amount of water. People will often reply to that and be like, yeah, the meat industry uses more. Yeah. Almonds use just as much. Oh, you mean things that we need to live? You mean food and produce use water and we need that so that we can eat, so we can fucking live, bitch? That's your comparison? Hey, so this thing that we need to use to live uses the same amount of water as this thing we don't fucking need at all. Checkmate. What? What are you talking about? What? How is that a fair comparison? One of them is food. We kind of need food, dude. The other one, useless. Don't need it at all. Society's functioned for a very long time without it. How is that fucking comparable? It's like saying, did you know that water requires the same amount of processing facilities in order to get like bottled water to you as... Oh, no, this is a better example. Did you know that water requires the same amount of plastic as your makeup brush? Therefore, water also bad, right? Therefore, what water industry doing? That's too much plastic. What, you're going to tell me that we shouldn't be using plastic on makeup brushes when it's also being used for water bottles? I need water bottles! I don't need makeup brushes. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so fucking stupid. Like, I just cannot understand this argument. Every time someone presents it like it's a gotcha, I'm like, how are these two things the same? One of them is fucking useless. The other one is food. What are you talking about? Gotcha. Actually, the thing that you need to literally live uses just as much water as an AI data center, so shut the fuck up. And sure, it's not almonds specifically, but do you understand what I'm saying? I can eat an almond, I can't eat AI. Exactly. I can eat a fucking almond, and it can provide sustenance to me, and it provides life, because it's fucking calories. You know what I can't eat? AI. You know it doesn't provide me any sustenance? AI. You know what I don't use as much as I can possibly avoid? AI. You know what I do have to use every day? Food, motherfucker. What are you fucking talking about? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Stop it. Get some help. Why does the CEO of every AI company talk like they're the savior of humanity? It's super weird. Hey man, so I got a YouTube video about that too. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe it. This one. This YouTube video is, maybe even this section is me talking about why every AI CEO talks like they've invented Jesus. Thank you, Fiero Tigala. Any question you have, I made a YouTube video about it. I don't know what to tell you. Just watch them, please. I'm dying. And again, I recognize that I do not make them in a very marketable way, and it's technically my fault for being bad at YouTube, but also they're super well researched and thorough, and they answer all of these fucking questions that I keep seeing people, like, I feel like I'm watching every time there's like some kind of gaming news. Genuinely. It's like I'm watching like a bunch of Sims where someone's deleted like the door, and then everyone's going, and I'm like, the door's there. It's right there. Already did it 5 months ago. The door's there. It's very thorough. It answers every single question. This is not a mystery at all. Just go watch the fucking video. And I am slowly losing my mind, being like, I guess I'm just talking to a wall. But again, I understand this is not actually the purpose of YouTube. Like, people don't care about economics. They care about culture, really, on YouTube. And again, I understand. Do my videos all start as scripts? Yeah, they're all scripted. You need shorts for them? That's what I'm thinking, is I probably need to make more shorts. Just in general. People don't want to be educated. That is also true. Just, you gotta watch them, please. Please. Not for me. It's not about YouTube views.
Oh, Pedro! Hi, baby. Did you hear me yelling? I'm sorry, handsome man. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I do need to make more shorts. But I also just I would have to title them differently, and I'm not good at YouTube. But, you know. Still, I feel very fucking strongly about this. It's all been answered, and none of it is a mysterious mystery. Why is Xbox raising prices? Oh, I wonder, you stupid bitch. Sorry. Do NFTs even exist anymore? I don't think so. Maybe I should go with clickbait titles. Yeah, where's What? I don't even know what I was talking about here.
It just happened with NFTs and Web3. Money for that on the metaverse, which run out of new the stock market requires, has dried up in every other avenue. As in, the people running these companies have run out of new and exciting ideas to convince shareholders to gamble on.
She's totally right.
Even wasted billions on the metaverse, which was also a ploy to convince shareholders the world was going to change if he could just get enough money for that one thing. Just come on, the money. It's the exact same thing that just happened with NFTs and Web3 coming from the exact same groups of people. None of them really believe any of this is going to work. They always just have to sell you on that it will.
Yeah, this is me talking about
money, and they can get the interest of the stock market. The craziest thing about this to me is that even if it did work, it'd tank the economy.
Is me talking? This is the exact thing I just said.
Our economic system / society is not at all set up to be supported by a largely jobless population. So it either doesn't work and it tanks the economy, or it does work and it tanks the economy.
Hilariously, an MIT study found that 95% of organizations using AI in the workforce have found zero return on their investments thus far. Stanford and Harvard found that companies... Anyway, watch the fucking videos. Just watch them. I always think about that video you did with Astro Goblin telling him to do clickbait titles to get better. To be clear, I wasn't telling him to do clickbait titles, but okay? I was telling Astro Goblin that their titles were completely meaningless. It would be like, this game, play this. But people don't watch for the video for the game that's no one's heard of. They watch for your personalities. Make the titles have something to do with your personalities. And I was right. And it helped their channel significantly. You're welcome. You thought about using AI to write your scripts and make your videos easy to make? No, I'd rather fucking kill myself. I'm not joking. I'd rather kill myself. Also, it wouldn't be easier. It would just be worse. Thank you, Holly Sephiroth. Anyway. Anyway, the dog came in. I should probably go to bed. I think we pretty much caught up on everything. Yeah, invest in almonds and buy hardware now is the takeaway indeed. Yeah, you've got it. You've got it. My next video will be about the current state of Xbox. It's taken me a long time to write also, just for nobody to watch it. It's cool. You know, I know that I could make videos that people would click on more. I just can't do it. I can't. I'm like well aware that I could make a headline that someone would find more interesting. I just can't bring myself to do it. I'm just not that guy. And so here we are making videos about the economy, even though nobody wants them. I can't help myself. Especially when there's so much YouTube I just think is full of so much garbage, especially in the gaming space. It's just like people lying out their asses all the time, you know? I will not contribute to this problem. Anyway, I'm having trouble committing to times at the moment because of the type of work I'm currently doing. But we'll be streaming again on Monday. And maybe I'll do some of the demos. I could do Onimusha and Star Fox maybe, or we'll jump back into Bond or RE. My suggestion right now is that maybe I will put a poll up when we start streaming and let people pick what to play. That sounds good to me. So I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll try for 1 p.m. But again, I'm just having trouble at the moment because I'm working on 2 things as a writer at the moment. And the way that they're giving me writing, I often don't know until kind of that morning or like the day before. So my schedule sort of depends on how much writing I have to do in the day and how long I'm going to need to get it done. So it's just difficult to commit to a time to stream, unfortunately. But I will try for 1 p.m., hopefully. That's the goal now. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And let's find somebody to raid, and I will see you guys on Monday. Unless I maybe might even try to sneak on again tomorrow night for Resident Evil, but I'm going to see Leviticus, and I'm very excited to see it. Really looking forward to it. Okay. Let's find us a streamer. I don't know if this person... Oh, they just started. Okay, great. Great. Love that for us. We found a dispatch streamer to raid. And I will see you guys next stream for video games. Wow. The stream summary. What does it say? Alanah Pierce is venting hard. Her deep YouTube videos on Xbox AI and game economics predicted everything, but people act shocked by now, but nobody watched them. Shut the fuck up. Garbage. All right. Go tell this person I said hello, everyone. Say Malevolent says hi. And I will see you guys soon. Like I said, I'm home for a while. So we will be streaming more often for the next month, thankfully. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.